Welcome to the Mix and Figure Pals. Hi, I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. Welcome to the Mix and Figure Pals. Hi, I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. The rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you come on inside the Crystal Palace, take your shoes off, leave them by the door, stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. 2, all you have to do is type, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The 3rd way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call the parlor room. The 4th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is after the show, don't leave your play around me, true player for real, ask me, you know what I mean. All you got to do is outhouse gang up in this thing, and that's what we call our after show, okay? Now, 5th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is to make sure you join our membership. Hey y'all, hey. Is this a better? Anyway, greetings. Welcome to the Mix Flick House. I'm Dr. A, y'all. Ugh. Okay. Oh, let me cut my light on. Hold on, y'all. Let me do my little light, my little ring light. That's like breaking the audience, right? When you breaking the 3rd wall or something. When you cut your light on after the fact. Greetings. Hey, everybody. I broke the 3rd wall. I'm sorry. How you doing, Miss Jones? So we're gonna talk about Jasmine, y'all. We've been having some really good conversations, I swear, up in here, and I appreciate them. So we really are packing the house. We're really having good conversations, and I appreciate that again. I've been busy. I was supposed to go live earlier, but then I've had some customers here to come in, and they were like, look, we want to buy some stuff. And I was like, sure, buy it, girl. Buy it. So I've been getting people to buy stuff. So business is picking up. Y'all, this is my oil. Remember I made that oil yesterday? Remember I was making that oil and I said, I had to adjust the smell. So today I finished making it. And yes, it's no secret. I do have roses in here. Now, more than likely I'm not going to put the roses in there, but they're going to sit in there. So I'm going to seep some of these some of these roses out here, but the roses definitely give it a better smell. And of course it did change the color, because y'all know at first it was clear and now it is this color. So I'm really happy about that. So hopefully you all will definitely get into buying this new perfume that I have. Yes, it's in here. And yes, it will come in a bottle. I just sold some a minute ago. And the girl that purchased it from me loved it. And I just let her smell this, and then I poured it in one of my little jars. So hopefully, and this is just gonna be $7.99. It's just like a little quick smell. Now, it's a spray. I'm gonna show y'all how big the bottle is gonna be. Dang it, because I forgot to put it. Anyway, so the bottle is gonna be. Good Lord, I'll start talking in a minute. Good Lord, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to get this. I hate when this. I had some problems opening this up yesterday. I was embarrassing myself yesterday. It wasn't right on. Okay, wait. So it will come into this nice little package. Okay. So it will come into this nice little package. So this is just going to be $7.99, like I said. And the name of the oil. I know y'all laughing. I know I'm laughing. Y'all don't know why I'm laughing, but I'm telling you, it smells good. But the name is no joke. Now, the name of the oil is gonna be called Hlet oil. Okay, it's gonna be called Hlet. Okay, but wait a minute. Now, to how you doing, Nicola? But now, reasonably, with the Hlet oil, now I know that y'all are thinking like, Dr. A, why would you name some oil named Hlet oil? Didn't that's like, no, but it's all about the marketing. It's all about the marketing. And if you think about the marketing, of course, I would drop the link in. But to tell you what the oil is going to come from. It's not just a fragrance, it's a full body experience that you will get, right? Of course. And it has like a velvet temptation. It's tempting you to do what you need to do. But it's a person who plays by their own rules. You know what I mean? That's why it's like a play on words. It's not necessarily because you're a harlot. Yeah, you say I'm a creative genius. I am. Right. But it's a play on words because a lot of times people will find themselves in a situation where men always call us these names, and or some men and some they don't understand that we are powerful, we are creative, we are geniuses, we are beautiful, we are your everyday women who are greater than what you see. We're greater than what you know. We have insights that are incredibly able to explore out, to go and get it, right? So with this oil, or should I say oil, it's going to give you that enhancement. It's not too strong. It's just like a walk pass. If my client described it as a walk pass. She bought some for her sister and she loved her sister, and then she bought her some too. It's a quiet, if you walk past, you will get a like, is that you? You know what I mean? And of course it's not a husky smell. So you won't be smelling like a husky. But anyway, get your toilet oil today. This is the oil that I'm functioning today. Y'all know all this week I'm definitely pumping this. Of course, I really should be pumping because of the Juniverse, because we're in the midst of June. So the Juniverse tea and the Juneteenth tea is what's popping right now here. So I have tea for every month of the year. So if you all would feel free to get that tea, I think y'all will love it. Okay. And this is also now. Do I have all these candles like this? No, I don't. But this is also my fruit candle. As you can see, it has fruit in it. And if you look on it, you will find the insatiable. And this is, of course, it's called the smoothie fruit candles. Okay, this is a line that I have. It's going on the shelf, but for the purposes. Okay, so, and this is also a herb by itself, a loose herb that I'm promoting today, and this is a herb. This is one of the ingredients that I put in for people that are trying to relax. That if you want to, right, you can also put this. I put this in the herb. You know what I mean? That is that you can pass a drug test, because a lot of times people can't, even though in most states weed is acceptable, right? um Wacky tobacco, I should say. But and not you getting a job. On the times you get a job, you'll be able to get a job with this being the ingredient. But if you would like to get the other stuff, then I got you. But this certainly is a loose herb that I'm selling as well, that I'm promoting. Okay. So oh, and my earrings. Now, these are the earrings. If you go on to these are my Juneteenth earrings that I sell every year for Juneteenth. They're still gonna be out on the website, but shoot, I'm not gonna take out. Usually I take it off, but I was like, I'm not gonna keep taking my earrings off. These are pretty, okay. And so y'all get these earrings, and y'all go to my website. Y'all will certainly see those. It's in my clothing and etc. And these are my, okay, let me show you my favorite ones. These are my favorite ones, and these are my favorite ones, and these are my favorite ones. Okay. So, and I also have a daddy kissing his daughter. Those were daddy earrings for mommy to wear. So anyway, y'all check them out. Go to my website. Those are my Juneteenth edition. Oh, oop. These, oh shit. And they're just on sale for $2 or $3. It depends on which ones. And I have some also for $4. Again. Okay. Oops. I dropped these. Oops. What the heck? Okay. All right, y'all. So we're gonna talk about them, and of course these are The ones I'm gonna wear if nobody buys them, I promise you. But yeah, I done drop. Oh, here it is. I done dropped it in my dang on in my box. In my boxes on the side. I have my boxes open up. I have my not box, but I have my drawers open. So it fell in my drawers, which is kind of embarrassing, but whatever. Y'all know I'm Butterfingers over here. Okay. And of course, this is my sage candle. Well, it's kind of dirty right now, but I have it lit. Because I like to light my sage. So we're gonna light our sage before we get started, y'all. Okay, so if you're interested, definitely cop that up now. Y'all made that. I actually was making that live with y'all, so I really should have called it Crystal. Hey, stop all that wrestling in there. Stop that. So, okay. So I'm lighting my give me a second. I'm trying to light my sage. How you doing, Mysterious? Before I get started, y'all, I'm lighting my sage and then we can get to talking. Y'all gotta give me a few minutes, okay? Y'all gotta give me a few minutes now. Oh, I forgot to show y'all my cups. These are my logo cups. If you're interested in getting some logo cups for your business or for, like a special occasion, if you want to do it for your husband, if you want to know his birthday, you might want to put it together a little kit. You can certainly do that. Little sexy, sexy time. Here's also a mug that I have. I'm holding it weirdly, but those are also for sale. They're not on my website just yet because I want to get a couple of more designs going. I want to get a couple of more designs. So cups. But I sold like three of them today. I had like these lime cups, like some lime cups, and people bought them today. You listen to our cooking, so I sold out. This is the last one because I only got like a few of them, and this girl came in and just bought them all up. So I was like, you would you like me to do your own logo or something? And she was like, no, I just want these cups. She said that'll be something she'll do next month, but she wanted the ones with my logos. I was like, okay, girl. So anyway, I sold them out. Only got that left. The mug. This man came in. I had three mugs, and this older gentleman came in and bought the rest of these. This is the only one I got left. So anyway, y'all. So okay. All right. Oh, y'all, hold on. Somebody's calling. This might be some money. Y'all give me a second here. Yes. Okay. Anyway, so let's go. How you doing, Paulette? How you doing, Nicola? How you doing, Buttons? So anyway, y'all definitely reach out to me if you wanted to get some nice little trinkets or something. If you wanted to do something like a girl's time, if you all want to rent, if you all would like to do like a manifestation party and you're in the Louisville, Kentucky local area, then I got you on a good, decent price. Okay. If you would like to rent out this spot, I got you. Okay. Anyway, so let's continue. We're going to talk about my jazzy life, of course. So if you are ready, give me a second. I was going to do a little small reading on Jasmine, but Jasmine watched my videos too much. So if anybody would like a sample reading, I'll do it. Just type me in here, but it's gonna be live, girl. I'm not doing it. You gotta pay for that, girl. But it gotta be live. So if you'd like me to do a sample reading for you, type in me. I've been saying that before, me. I know we gonna say, why you using my name? No, really, really, really. Okay, so if you want me to do like a little sample reading on you, I'll be happy to do that now. But anyway, we're gonna talk my jazzy life. If you all would like to hold a second, and we're gonna pull up my jazzy life, and we're gonna enter this chick into this room here. Okay, so I already have her pulled up. I know y'all was thinking that two shakes of a Lanto because I have to do that. Yeah, I know I have to do that application because y'all know that application is dumb. Okay, here I am. Two shakes of a lamb's tail. I told y'all. Okay, so give me a second. Let me make me small. I'm not small, but I'm small. My spirit is larger than life. No, just like okay, let's go. I have a large personality. I'm a Taurus. Bless my heart. Okay. So we have Jasmine right here. We pulled her up. Okay. There she is. There she is. The undisputable. She said what she calls herself the hooping mom. Girl. I hope another basket or real basketball mom come up here. We're gonna call her the hooping mom. If it's somebody that can shoot more than two shots, we're gonna call them a hooping mom. I'm gonna go to the we're gonna call I'm just playing. How you doing, Pammy? How you doing, Tasha? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace, y'all. Y'all know my shenanigans. Y'all know today, y'all done got the tea on Dr. A, boy. Y'all got to tell me a long time ago. I'm lying. How you doing, Bonita, girl? Girl, let's go. Let's do it. Okay. We got the candles. We got the sage lit. We can let's begin. If you would like to do a sample reading live, type in me. Okay. So I will, in between time of us discussing Jasmine, I could certainly do a sample reading for you, just so you can check out my skills and then you can book your readings today. Okay. I'm here, child. Well, LOL. I hope all is well with you. Yes, it is, Bonita. Girl. Okay, let's begin, shall we? Okay, let's go. Her in this tired YouTube shirt, boy. I wish this video was a lot shorter. This is a long video. Jasmine been making smaller videos, and I've really been appreciating it. These long videos, anything past 15 minutes, I think is a crying shame that Jasmine does, because Jasmine doesn't really talk about anything. So I don't understand exactly what she's doing here. Um, but it is what it is. But don't forget to check out. Oh, I didn't drop my link in there, y'all. I forgot to drop my link, y'all. Let me drop my link. Now I told y'all about my oil. Don't be talking about Dr. A. What kind of name is that? It's I told y'all what it meant. So don't. Oh, it's $8.99. My bad. I discount it for y'all as $7.99. Let me know before you make the purchase of it. But I'll discount it for people who are members, I would discount it for $7.99. It's $8.99, but I'll do $7.99. Okay. So this is the Harlot oil I was telling y'all about. So yeah, get that today. Okay. I just dropped the link in, so that's the ordering link. But before you purchase it, let me know so I can discount you. Okay. Anyway, there you go. Okay, Pammy says she always be in your lives exactly because she repeats everything, shaking my head. Yes, girl. Everything. I was gonna do a sample reading, but I was like, I'm not doing no sample reading on no Jasmine. Why would I do that? Okay. No, I'm not doing it. My spirit won't let me. Okay. So that's the sample oil. Like I said, it's in here. So once you purchase it, I will pour it into this handy dandy bottle. This is the oil in here. I made it live yesterday, but I had to make some other arrangements. I had to put a little bit, I had to change the smell a little bit, so I added more to it to give it a pronounced smell that I did. I did sell some today. I sold one today. Well, I sold two, I lied. I sold one. One girl bought it for her sister, and then she bought her some too. It was for a birthday gift. So I think that you all would really appreciate it. Okay. I'm telling you, it's not too bad. It's not like a drowning smell, but yet if you walk past you'll be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Somebody be like, you smell good, but it's not a husky smell. I have husky smells in here. Now I can make a husky smell if you want a husky smell, but this is kind of a flower. It's a flower meets how you do smell. You know what I mean? It's kind of a flower light and it's organically made. It does not have like a lot of like Victoria's Secret and all those sprays. They have alcohol in it. It is not. This is vegan. This is made vegan. It doesn't contain any alcohol. It's plant based made. Okay. By the way, y'all saw me make it. The stuff that I put in there was not alcohol. Okay, y'all saw me do it. So work with your girl. Okay. Anyway, Jasmine, let's go. Her in this tired YouTube shirt. The girl has on You did see her. YouTube is doing some weird stuff now. Y'all did see her. You did see her. What is it called? Her thumbnail. Weird.
At Byberg, we're experts in small business insurance. We think through every risk factor for your industry.
I don't want to say because I think I said it a couple of times on here, and I don't want to keep saying it, so I'm just going to use the words of BD. And BD could be anything. It could be baby daddy or something else. And I actually let's go with baby daddy because the other one is very offensive. So let's just go with baby daddy looking like a baby daddy on here. You know, you can tell when the other children are here because she's always irritated. You know, you can tell when the other children are here because you know this girl is always irritated, honey. She is always irritated. Okay, always irritated. What do you expect? Okay, always irritated. Okay, golly, well, golly. Okay, well, she's always irritated, baby bubble. Baby bubble always irritated. I'm trying to tell y'all. She is always irritated. I mean, she's never happy, never happy. But that's when the children are here. Not that she's all that happy with legendary, but she can tolerate legendary more than she can all of them. And I don't know. Look at her irritate, boy. That perm ain't helping them edges either. That perm is not helping them edges. All it did was just straight that made her hair look even more uneven and even more unhealthy because it's unclipped because she didn't clip the ends. Now if she clipped the ends and clipped all the dead ends off, then that would make it a difference. But hey, seeing that Jasmine don't want to do that, let's see. Jasmine don't want to do that, so it is what it is, right, y'all? Girl, look at BD. She looking at that watch, girl. She looking at that watch. Jasmine ain't got nothing to do with her time. How you doing, Latoy? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace, girl. But my thing is this here. She ain't got nothing else to do. She ain't got nothing to do today. Why she keep looking at her watch? It probably made him more thin, girl. It probably did, and she gonna be even more balded. Watch in a minute. That perm gonna show and prove that head. It ain't gonna be like what you think. It's that she gonna wake up and her gonna be on the side of that pillow. How you doing there, South Side? Welcome to the Big Completed Palace. Of course, South Side, South Side. Okay.
My hubby
Hold
personal
on.
number, FaceTime video.
Honey, I'm live. Yeah, just text me. Just tell me when you get here. All right. Okay. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah, she's always complaining, girl. Yeah, because the other children are there. That's why.
Hey y'all.
Hey, y'all. Oh boy. She sound like Eeyore. Oh boy. Whoop poo. They took my donuts. Oh poo. They took my honey. Eeyore, y'all. War. She be like, Eeyore, they took my honey. I don't have my log. Eeyore. Eeyore. If y'all want a sample reading right now, live in front of everybody, type in me. Cause Jasmine, boy. Jasmine, Eeyore. Oh, poo. It just every time she open up her mouth, Daddy on his way, son. Every time she open up her mouth, she be like, oh, poo. Don't she, y'all? Y'all know I'm not lying, right? Y'all know I'm not lying. Oh, poo. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Oh, poo. I know her when she used to talk to Chris. Oh, poo. You're like, what's wrong with you, Jasmine? They talking about me on live. Oh, poo. Got like, Gotta blow this out for you. Dedication to the ancestors. Hey, ancestors. Hey, ancestors. What you doing there, ancestor? Mm-hmm. Hey, ancestors. Thank you. Thank you for all of our thank you for all of our blessings. I want to thank your ancestors too. Okay, let's go. Oh poo.
You know how people just be lying? I got sent to me. I got sent to me a message saying that I gave Legend fries as a piece of somebody's food. Like what? Where did you see me do that?
Jasmine. So you know why she says this kind of stuff? Because she has nothing else to talk about. Like she has nothing else to talk about. Oh, poo. You know what I'm saying? And it's not really content. It's like, Jasmine, you can't. Now, I could do something like that. I think that, us being conversationalists over here, I think we could take Jasmine's shirt and talk and make it a whole subject. This little tank stupid top, we can actually make a whole conversation off of this stupid top. I think we could, right, y'all? That ain't who Jasmine is. Now I don't mind her taking a comment someone said and making it into a whole live, but she's not a really good conversationalist to do that, right? Do y'all not agree with me? If you do agree with me, then shout it out loud. If you don't agree with me, shout it out loud as well. Let's go. Oh poo. Come on, Jasmine. Oh poo. Come on, Eeyore.
That shit at? Why would I give him fries out of somebody's food? In the order that I delivered yesterday, he did not see me. It was like mostly
She said she probably did give it to him. Jasmine, you probably did do it. I didn't see you do it, but I don't know. I wasn't really watching like that. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't really. I keep telling y'all, sometimes I'll really pay attention to something, but sometimes I'll be like, man, I'm not watching this whole video. I want to talk about other stuff. It's really funny, Jasmine, though. You probably did give some fries out there. I don't know if you did or not. I really wasn't paying attention. I guess let me go back and look. Jasmine, I'm gonna let her talk, y'all. I'm gonna go back and look, and I'm gonna see where she put it at, and then what we gonna do? They probably said that. That's probably what happened. They probably saw that. Somebody probably saw that, or they probably seen that them fries been touched. That's probably what happened. Okay. Okay, give me a second here. All right, let's see. Jasmine Dukes. Okay, let's see. Y'all. Okay, y'all. Let me look at this video. This was yesterday. Customer harassed me. She think everybody's harassing her, baby. If you don't agree with her or you don't like something she does, she always thinks it's harassment. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Hold on, y'all. We gonna watch this again. Okay.
Having a DoorDash. I didn't DoorDash at all yesterday. All right, so he has his Starbucks sandwich.
Okay.
And we're about to.
Okay, so do keep in mind he don't have fries.
Not like some
He don't have fries. He don't have fries, so there's no reason why he did not get him fries. Starbucks does not have fries, okay? So I'm gonna watch two videos. We're gonna watch this video. I'm gonna watch it on my phone to see if she got fries out of there. And if I see that she did that, y'all, then I'm gonna post it up. Then we're gonna transfer it and I'm gonna show it on my phone, okay? Hold on, well, let me. I was talking, I wasn't paying attention. Hold on. Let me look at it again. Hold on. All right, y'all, let's go.
Ridiculous. Oh, we gotta report to DoorDash and tell them.
First of all, you didn't even clean that bowl off. I mean, you didn't even clean off that pizza pan. You didn't really clean it because it still got dirt on the bottom of it. But hey, live your life.
None of their orders are fucking open. They are still closed. People do the most.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to
When
do
a bitch try to
two
work
things
and
at
do
one
some
time.
shit,
I'm trying to do two things at one time. I'm trying to do commentary. I can't look at comments right now. Y'all can still type, but I can't look at comments right now because I'm trying to look at this video to see if this girl didn't zap somebody's fries and gave it to a legend. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm also right now listening to her, so I can't look at comments right now. So just bear with me. I promise. I'll catch back up. I will go. I will try to go as far as I can, and we'll talk about. But keep commenting, okay? Give me a second, y'all. Let's listen to her too.
Well, they'll require like that shit is so crazy to me.
Why you so irritated? The little girl is first of all talking to you. Why you not responding back to her? I didn't even hear what she said because we don't understand it anyway. But I know you understand. I know if nobody else understands your child, you do, right? That's what all of us, right? When they little, we understand what they're saying, or we understand what they're trying to say. Even if they're grown, we'll understand what they're saying, right? When nobody else does, right? Because your child can look at you and you know what they're trying to do, right? That's what most parents, right? That's what most parents. So, all right, y'all. I'm
Don't be
gonna
worried about
start
no
with
fucking
she's in
body,
the
right?
car. She's
At all.
looking like Eeyore. Eeyore.
Mind my own business.
And she is really fussing. Jasmine, you have put on a lot of that weight back. She is really fussing, y'all. I mean, she is extremely fussing. I don't know why she's fussing about the fries. See, it sounds like to me, this is what I think. This is what I think. I think that she did do it, and I think that's why the customer cussed her out. I think that's what happened. Okay, so he got the Starbucks. See, I think the customer then said that you ate some of this stuff out and they complained. I think that she gave Legendary some of them fries out of there, and the customer noticed that they were missing some fries, or they noticed that their fries was little skeets. Okay, and they complained about her. Okay, that's what happened. That's why she fussing about it right now. Okay, now let's go.
Can you put Melanie? Give him some. I don't know. It's kind of putting eggs.
Okay, I'm kind of
People just
looking
do
at
the
it
most,
here.
the absolute most.
Jasmine, did they call? What? Why are you even mentioning that? Did they call Jasmine? The only way it would be a big deal for you is if they called into the people, and the only person that's the only people that will call in is the clients that ordered the food. Nobody else is gonna call and say that. The only people that will say that is the people that you ordered with. Okay, Jasmine. So it sounds like you did. Okay, sounds like you're a little guilty. Sounds like you're a little guilty. Okay, because nobody else on here would even say that. So it have to be somebody that got an order from you that who order you picked up. Okay, that's what it sounds like to me. Eeyore.
Like a
Okay,
bitch
y'all,
should
I'm
literally be
watching the
minding her
video.
business. Like for real.
Well, why would they mind their business? Is it if it's their order? That's what it sounds like. Why somebody? Because why are you so upset? Well, they need to mind their business. Well, the thing is, people wouldn't know that Legendary got fries or whatever the case is if number one, if the food wasn't set back there with him. Number one, number two, why you even entertaining this if it's not true? You know what I mean? If it's no big deal, girl, these people don't have a hold of your records of whether or not block who fries or that fries. Only person that would complain, Jasmine, is the people that you basically delivered the order to, and that's what happened. So why would they mind their own business? Because the way you talking, like, okay, so how is it a big deal if we didn't see, if nobody I'm looking through it, if nobody who would even blab on you or tell on you unless it was their order? Because people on here, like, they could call, but it ain't no proof. I mean, unless the person confirmed it. So the only way, if somebody call on here and say, "Hey, Jasmine Dukes or whatever your name is, she basically ate her son ate a fry," and if they showed them proof or whatever, which you know what I mean, if they took a snapshot and plus the customer complained, then that would be a different, because they don't know, because at the end of the day,
Real for real.
Jasmine, nobody would know if it was somebody else's order, if it was your order. Girl, you need to stop. You need to get some shorts that are longer than the what is now, because nobody needs to see the black part of your thighs. That is disgusting. Okay. And the reason why you probably
Minding her business.
delivered that food like it is the way you left it in the lobby is because you knew you took some fries out of there for Legendary. That's what it sound like. That's what it sound like to me. Now I didn't see him. Now I didn't really see unless you took it out, but I'm that customer, that don't even sound logical. Nobody saw him doing that. No, Jasmine, the customer complained. That's what happened. The customer could complain because what I'm seeing now is that looks like all of your food is in the front yard, because in the front seat, in the passenger seat. Now, the only people that complained was the customer. Jasmine, why don't you tell the truth? Don't put that on everybody else. You know what I mean? If you want a Legendary to have some French fries, then you should have bought him some.
And making some money for my kids.
Girl, You need to take that up. Well, you shouldn't have taken them fries. That's what you shouldn't have done. Now I didn't see where you did that at, but the only people that could have complained is the customer, Jasmine. I don't see on this video thus far because it looks like you have a lot of store orders. Now I only seen one order where it looks like it's a restaurant thus far. It looks like one restaurant and everything else was like grocery or no, it looks like two orders that you made groceries I'm sorry, two orders that you did at a store. Okay. And I'm looking at now I'm on the second one, and where I'm looking at, I'm trying to see. Okay, so now you pick this one up. This is the second one, but you didn't show legendary. Okay, so I get it. See, that's why the customer called in. Okay, so nobody saw legendary do that. So only people that complain, Jasmine, is the customer. Stop taking fries. Stop stealing people's food. Now, nobody wants your little you are legendary's little nasty hands inside of their food. I know I would, and I would have called in on you too if you did me like that. Because only that's the only people that complain. Now, let me read your comments because I watched enough to know that she probably did that, y'all. Okay. Yeah, are we listening? Okay. Right. She left that baby in a car. Right, that's another thing, Southside. She left the baby in the car and went in a high rise instead of taking it into the food right where she dropped it at with the concierge. Exactly. Right. It wasn't raining either. She just lazy. Exactly. I hate when they do that. Right. Exactly. It hits go low, goes down. Exactly. And like, why wouldn't you take your child out? Girl, anything could happen. Okay? Right. Uh she's been mad since the Father's Day. Exactly. Now she see for real. Exactly. Hips don't want to be ain't fooling with her exactly at all. Exactly. You said door. Okay, cool. No problem. I'm just, it's all good. We're not tripping in here, okay? I get it. Okay. Right. Who sent her that? Exactly. Hey Latoy, I left the chat for a minute. Right, I'm driving. Okay, and in a moment, trying to stay safe. Yes, ma'am. Please drive safe. Please don't text while you driving, baby. We know you good, Pamela. I'm sorry, Paulette. I apologize, Paulette. We know you're driving or what have you. You don't have to even text in here. Just be safe, okay? We know you listening to me. It's all good. Don't drive and text, please. Hey, be safe out there. Exactly. Southside. Tell her again. Right. She definitely does not know how to how to have a conversation. Exactly. You agree, right? The reactor said that she was being funny. Exactly. That wow. Right, that's wild. Exactly. Right. Who sent her that foolishness? Right. She's telling fables now. Exactly. She always gonna tell fables and lies and stuff. How you doing, Oshun? Welcome to the Mickey Flicky Crystal Palace. Okay. Exactly. Right. Right. He didn't harass her. Right. Exactly. Right. She delivered his food to the concierge, not the apartment, right at the high rise. Exactly. When she was supposed to go up, like all she had to do was say, hey, all she had to do was call him and say, I'm downstairs. How would you like me to handle this? And if he would have been like, well, can you bring it up? And then she told the concierge, I'm going up to the floor, blah, blah, blah. I'm taking up their food or whatever. Sometimes the concierge take it up and get that tip. She could have gave it to the concierge to take it up, or she could have just called again at the end of the day, call the customer and find out what they think or how would they want to handle it. Like, I don't want my food left downstairs. If I wanted to go downstairs, I would have went out the door and went somewhere. I asked you to deliver my food. Exactly. Right. I've lived in a high rise. Right. Exactly. The lazy ones do that. Right. You got to go down and get it. Exactly. It's just dumb. It's annoying. Like, I hate when people ring my door. Like, people will ring my doorbell. I hate when if the door's unlocked, that don't mean ring the doorbell. I don't know what that's about. I said, hand it to me, bring it in. Okay. How you doing? Okay, yeah, right. She's always right. She's always big and bad. Exactly, on the internet harassing Blanca, yeah, that girl, the other girl. Exactly, right, and got locked up, big scary dummy. Okay, right. And Oshun says she's okay, y'all. Okay, she's always mad, right, when it comes to the Davis for when it comes to Davis for when they come home. Okay, exactly, right. She stay mad and miserable. Exactly, for sure, right. She's very irritated. Exactly, she could have dumped into, right. She could have bumped into Hip Store Dash, and exactly that's what she was praying on. Okay, Right. She stayed mad and miserable, girl. She is a big mad and miserable person. That's just how she gets down. I don't know why, right? You don't know why she don't just give them kids to Phil and Hannah, girl, because she wants the benefits and being able to take pictures or do them like dancing bears when she wants to. You know what I'm saying? That's why. Exactly. Okay. How you doing, Melly? Welcome to the Mickey Flip House. I always call you Mel, but okay, Melly today. Um okay, right. LSA. Okay, hey Mel LSA. Hey girl, hey. Hey y'all, hey. But yeah, LSA, yeah, definitely. I like LSA, right? Said those houses were in his current neighborhood, girl. They be coming up with some stuff, don't they? Right. She's a weirdo for sure, right? She probably did give that boy some fries exactly to stop his butt from hollering exactly. But that's why she should put it up front with her, right? She is definitely a liar for sure. She's for sure a liar, obviously, right? We know how DoorDash works exactly, and we all have tried to do it at least once exactly. Or if you haven't tried to do it, you know somebody who has, right? The only people right that can call and complain about the girls right is right the people who they see right is bull shiggity right, but it's BSing around exactly. I'm trying not because he's in here, you know what I'm saying, right? How would anyone be calling her right or watching her right any details about delivery? And she didn't even show right. Well, according to this last order she did, the last DoorDash where Jasmine, stop showing your DoorDash and big dummy. According to her last video on the DoorDash, I did take a look at it and I didn't see anywhere. It was only two orders that had fries, cooked fries in it, so to speak, and you didn't even see him nowhere near there. So that's the only people that probably called was the people that she serviced the order with, which is probably why she dumped it at the front, dumped it with a concierge, because of the fact that she really didn't want to they probably looked in her bag and saw that she had limited amount of fries, and they probably have gotten many of orders there and know for a fact that she took out, and they probably called the store, and the store probably said, we gave you a lot of fries, and they probably in turn went ahead and called and complained on her. Okay, and they let her know that you took my fries, and why would you leave it at the front door? Right, right. How would anyone, right, be calling that's watching her, right, know any details about her deliveries? Exactly, because the customer complained, right? Complaints would definitely be made by the customer. Exactly, it's only number exactly is what I said, and y'all all agree, right? The public won't even know exactly. We don't know who customer you sent it to. Where you tell them somebody run their own money, mind their own business. Why would a customer mind their own? Yeah, they are minding their own business because you the one that took fries out of that order to give to Legendary. Okay, and if he wanted some fries, you should have bought it. Okay, complaints go through the app exactly. Big dummy. Okay, right. She got them bumps on her fat. Just like her face. Oh God. Oh Lord. Right. She's eating people's food. She's already a disgusting person. Exactly. Can you imagine her dirty, nasty hands putting her foods, her finger and clicking clean on somebody's food? Disgusting, right? You know what she's trying to do. Exactly. She's trying to make it where she can't take work. Right. She can't work. Right. Because people on the internet. Exactly. Why are you showing people on the internet where you work at? You already know what's going on with that. Okay. Anyway, right. I can't stand how this girl lies. Exactly. Yep, the customers complained. Right, exactly. Because she was ringing the doorbell looking for tips. Exactly. Probably Pammy. I wouldn't be surprised. How you doing, Pammy? Welcome to the house. Girl. Yes, Southside, right. She showed herself leaving right that boy in the car several times, right, and then said that the people are lying. Exactly. Yeah, she for sure did that. Okay, yes, ma'am. I've seen her leave that little boy in the car a few times. There wasn't nobody in there with him but him. Right. Yes, Melly. Right. Right. She went home. Right. And then she went home. Exactly. Oh, Shun. Yes. Right. She sure did. Because she didn't want to wake him up. Because she knew he was gonna be begging for some McDonald's. That's why she left him in her sleep. Okay. Why is it she's too so petty exactly not to have brought a not a hot bag right to keep the food warm exactly. And DoorDash does give you a hot bag. Girl, I still got about five. We bought some DoorDash bags. In fact, and they're really good as far as keeping the food warm. I'm telling you, I still have them. And I keep forgetting to give them to my husband and say, hey, you put your food in here. But yeah, he don't care. He's like, I'm gonna eat it anyway. I'm like, you gonna eat cold food? He's like, yeah, you know. So I'm just saying that I mean, all the time, girl. They give you a warm bag at DoorDash. They have those little they have that little silver lining in them, and they the red bags. Okay. Exactly. She claims the customers didn't right answer the phone exactly. Yeah, right. I don't believe that. And she has no awareness whatsoever. Exactly. Latoya, she lies so darn much. Exactly. Right. Why is she calling the customers right? Just drop the food off and take a picture. Girl, I would have just went to the door. I would just would have went to the door and left the food down in front of the door. Unless they have a plate, unless they have it where they can't take the food up there. That's the only thing I can consider. If they can't take the food up there, then that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But okay. Right. She's getting set up right. Setting up her with her camera in front of the people's house exactly. Who does she think she's doing? She is doing that exactly. Like she shouldn't write. Who does she think that she's doing that? Exactly. She should never leave the food in front of right. She's taking pictures of people's doors. Not just pictures like on camera because she's supposed to take a picture, but she's actually running the film so we can see people's doors and doormats and etc. That is crazy, right, Nicole? Yes, right. Is not that hard. Exactly. These people, right, take the people's food. Exactly. That's all you gotta do is just drop them off. How simple is that, Melly? Okay. Just dumb. Exactly. Just dumb. Anything right. She doesn't want to do that. Exactly. She just can't get it right. That's why I be calling her can't get it right sometimes because she can't get stuff right. Okay. But anyway, let's continue.
And that's all.
What? I don't know. She's upset because she's eating
Like, I'm
people's
gonna
food.
report DoorDash or DoorDash. What the fuck?
And
And the orders
she
wasn't even.
upset that she's eating those people's food and she got caught. She's upset because of Chris and the Father's Day. I bet you that Father's Day gift still be there. Um, the second thing is she's upset because Legendary, because those children are there, she has to deal with those children, and she's probably has to finish somebody's hair because she didn't finish their hair. Okay, that's just my opinion. Okay, I can already tell she didn't finish their hair. Chris probably, I mean not Chris, but Philip probably got on her and said, "When you gonna finish the girl's hair? Because we're not doing their hair." You know what I'm saying? And I know she felt like, well, you do age, excuse me, I got the hiccups. You do Asian children hair. Why you won't do my hair? Because Asia's not here and you are here, so you can do you can do our own children hair. You can do them. Hannah is tired. She's not gonna do everybody's hair. She's only doing what's that girl name? She's only doing Asian children hair. She's not gonna do everybody's head. Why you think she's supposed to do that? She ain't their mother.
What you call it anyways yesterday? I mean, it wasn't yesterday. It was a couple days ago.
And Hannah probably told her, pick what you want me to do. You want a convenience, those are your children, right? But when it come down to me doing their hair, you want them to be my children. I'm not doing their hair. Okay. So that probably got a lot to do with it too. That's just my opinion. That's the energy I'm picking up. Okay. And she feels a ways, Chris didn't want to be bothered with her. I definitely do agree with y'all in that. And the customer complained on her.
It's crazy to me. It's crazy. Yeah, they stay being weird as fuck.
No, Jasmine, you know who's weird though? I think it's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with being weird. I think it's a difference between a weirdo, like a weirdo like Jasmine. Like Jasmine, you are for sure a weirdo. Look at how you look right now. You look like a whole weirdo. You always complaining. You sound like Eeyore. You don't want who has children and not want them? Okay. Who has children and don't want them and still raising them? That doesn't make sense. And you got water all on that counter from that thing that you didn't even clean up. And what you get ready to burn now?
And apparently now they're gonna call CPS on them. For what?
Why? Because you left that child in there. unattended. You did leave him in there unattended. I mean, Olivia did the same thing. I mean, I don't know why y'all do that. I don't know why y'all leave y'all children unattended. I'm sorry, but I'm taking my child. I don't care if my child is asleep. He's coming with me. I don't leave my child in the car unless it's my husband in the car with him, or my biological mom's in the car, or my daddy's in the car, or one of my children, or one of my siblings. I have a teenager grandson. If I go into the store and he's with me, he's coming with me. He's not sitting out in no car. None of them are sitting out in the car. I'm not even gonna leave my son in the car with him. He got to come with me. We don't do that because it's too weird. It's too many creepy people out there, Jasmine. You big dummy. We just saw you lead a little boy in the car by himself. What are you talking about? I didn't call in on you, but you did do it. We can show you've done it several times, not once, not twice, but a few times. Okay.
I'll CPS for what? Let me eat 2 bags. Let's see. Because you just need like what? I'm gonna just make mom. Just in case.
So it looks like are those meatballs. Jasmine, all you had to do was get some hamburger meat and made your own meatballs. That's all you had to do was get some hamburger meat and made some meatballs. I don't understand why you just can't do this stuff yourself. And you can put spaghetti sauce. You can make. I've seen people put jelly on meatballs. I'm telling you, I saw people put jelly, onions, green peppers, jelly, bread, and made a meatball. I've seen people do it different ways. I've seen people put flakes on it. Flakes. I mean, I've just seen people do it different ways. I've seen people put eggs in them. I mean, Jasmine, you're an expert. Egg expert. Get it? Okay. Anyway, so why you won't do that?
For fucking what? You want a meatball too? You're staring at me.
That's why we told you not to film your door dashing. See, you show too much. You go showing too much again and then get mad at the feedback. You know what I'm saying? You show a lot and then get angry at the feedback. It's just your channel is problematic, Jasmine. Just being honest. You have a problematic channel. Why would you number one show where because you showing where people houses are, you show people's doormats and everybody knows like certain people's doormats. People can recognize their doormats if they watch your channel. Or you might be you're doxing people. Let's be honest. You're showing people's door locations. You showing people's address. All somebody got to do is Google it, put it on Google Maps. That's number one. Number two, you're taking your children with you and you don't have anybody else to watch them. You're not taking your child when you get out all the time. So therefore, that child's being left in the car by themselves. Even with you leaving them in the car with Caitlin is not that it's illegal in that aspect, but it's illegal to leave it with him by himself, right? However, it doesn't make sense for you to leave a child. Now, only time I leave a child in my car, let me tell you something. I remember I was at the gas station and I was talking to my son in his car. Now, this where we were. My son had the door wide open. I'm sitting in between, where the gas station is. So my son is parked on one side, I'm on the other side. So I'm standing in between. So my son is sitting in the car with the door open, meaning I touched the door. The keys are in my hand. The keys is not left in the door. Right. So I'm right here. He's right here. So I'm in arm distance of my son, both of my sons, my grown son and my young son. Okay. I'm like this. And then my son is right here. So if anything happened, I can just go right here to my son. I can reach over here because I'm in arm's distance. Now I understand if he's like an arm's distance where she is like not even outside of the car, not even going in somewhere. I didn't even go anywhere. I'm outside with my kid. So that's just like if your child is at a park and you are right here and your child is this distance from you. Why do the stuff that you do, Jasmine? You don't understand that people are taking people's cars no matter what your car look like. If they can do something to it at the chop shop, baby, it's good as taken. And guess what? If your child is in that car, they could easily take your car, whether it's a running car or whether it's a non-running car. Don't think that people don't have switches where they can't get inside of your car to take your car or to even take that child. Do you know about all the trafficking that they're doing? So you're not even focused on that. Like you don't have God-given sense. That's what you don't. You don't have God-given sense. Okay, because it makes no sense for you to have done that and then getting mad because people are bringing your attention to it. People have tried to talk to you and Olivia about these little things that you all have done on here, but yet y'all keep doing the same thing because in order, like, it's like you're trying to prove us wrong, and it's not necessary to prove us wrong. Just don't do it. Like, just be mindful. Just be like, well, you know what? I don't like them people on their YouTube, but they may have some points here. Like, I don't like a lot of people, but I've had people to come to me and tell me some things, and I still don't like them, but they had some good points. You understand what I'm saying? I don't trip off people's points. When people tell me a good point and it makes sense, it's just some of the things, even if you know what, Jasmine, even if you have to think about it the next day, sometimes you have to sit on something. That's nothing wrong with you as a person. That's human to sometimes think about stuff the next day. It's nothing wrong with thinking about something the next day, but you don't even do that. You have hours and hours and days and weeks and months to think about things, years to think about things, and you still come up with the wrong objective, and it just doesn't make sense. But let's continue.
A bitch really just be minding her business.
Right. It's not necessarily, well, if you're minding your business, then why put your business out here? Some things I don't think it's for the YouTube. And I don't even mind stuff from people's past. Like, some things are just not for YouTube. You door dashing and showing people's doors is not our business. Okay. Now, it's one thing if she was door dashing and she went to the restaurant, you showing people's names on their orders. You know what I mean? You're doxing people, even if it's just people's first and last initial. That's still a form of doxing, right? You still, just because you don't mind being doxed, not everybody want to be doxed. Like, I wouldn't want somebody to show my name on an order. I'm sorry, I just don't, on their YouTube channel. Sorry. Even if it just says Amira K, I don't want that. That's not okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And then you always doing that Eeyore thing and sitting up here acting like, how you doing? ADIF. I mean, well, I'm sorry, IDGAF. I didn't want to say what your name means. How you doing? I see you in a long time. Right. The customers, right, is going to complain to DoorDash. Exactly. Anything, right. Anything, right. Exactly. And it's just a crying shame that people have to go through that. It just doesn't make sense. Right. Her arms are definitely huge. Okay. Asia be sending, right, them people money. Exactly. And help for the kids. Okay, now see, okay, so I take back what I said. Now, Melly, now if she's sending the money, that is the daddy, but she is at least providing a means of child support to keep her children. Although those are the fathers, we still need help. Like, even if your child stays with their whoever they stay with, you as the other absent parent, so to speak, you should, or the absentee parent should be paying some type of form of money to give to that person. So if it's food stamps you're receiving, you should give it to them. If you are having some monetary on some money, you should send it to them. I don't think it's anything wrong with her doing that, because that shows that she cares. She just didn't drop them off and go, oh well. You know what I mean? So hopefully she goes to see them on sometimes and making these moves. But again, I would be careful, because Chris, because when, as soon as age Hannah gets mad, she go, these children gonna be right back with the parents, okay, with the moms, okay, right, okay, right, at least she does, right, I did, you heard, okay, I will accept that. Here, you hear me, Melly, I will accept what you just said, okay, thank you for the information, I really appreciate that. Right, her arms made her head look Oh, right. She's the only weirdo. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, sure. She should be more be more professional. I definitely think she should be more professional. Okay. Okay, Nicole. I'm gonna drop the link if you all would like arm wrestling. Right. And right. It looks like she. You think she's an arm wrestler? That is funny. How you doing, Sharon? Right. Her voice makes a sound old, right? Her voice makes her sound old, exactly. Oh God. She's like, Eeyore. She's like, oh poo. Oh wait, that's how she talks, right? Right. She showed her coming up the flight of stairs, right. Right. Where her kid was asleep, right, in the car, right, late night, exactly. I just want to make some money for my children. I mean, okay, I get it, right? Like nobody, okay. Let's have a real conversation, y'all. Nobody wants a CPS to be called to their home. Nobody wants CPS to be involved in their lives, especially if they're trying to earn money for their children, right? But Jasmine, you have to do it the right way. For example, although my son is here with me, right? Um, he has food to eat, right? We have money and we have access to get more food, right? My house is not too far from here. We could always run home. I could lock the doors, we can run home. He's in a safe environment. He has like a little bed couch right here. He has TV, he can entertain. I'm watching him. I can see him from in there. I know you don't think I can see him, but I have camera and watching him if that's what I want to do, right? So he's in a safe environment. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a difference. I don't have him next door in another building where I can't see him. He's here. So it makes a difference. You get what I'm saying? So we have to, so nobody wants CPS called to them. But Jasmine, you have to be mindful. You can't leave that boy unattended. That's just the bottom line, okay? Right. I don't care if he's asleep or not. There's some crazy weirdos out here. So you have to be careful of that. Right. Okay, so let me read your point, Sharon. How you doing, by the way? Right. She's in the white dress door, dashing exactly right at night, right, walking up the steps and screaming doctor wasn't with her. Exactly. We saw that though. We just saw that, Sharon. Exactly. We watched that live over here, didn't we? Okay, right. She just doesn't get it. Exactly. She doesn't. She doesn't, IDF. I know it's not IDF, but I can't say your name like I want to, right? IDGAF, okay? Exactly. I mean, I'm trying not to say it like that because I want my son to repeat that. That's why I'm misspelling it, right? Exactly, Sharon. There is no way right where she can lie her way out of this one. Exactly. Too many times to count. Exactly. And it's like, come on, Jasmine. You already know. First of all, you flogging this. You already know how people is. Like it, no matter who you are, Jasmine, it's not personal. No matter who you are, you could be like one of the best moms, barbecue sauce, girl. You right, them arms, right. The lunch lady arms, big arms. Okay. You no matter who you are, you could be me if I was going inside of my car and I was door dashing and I showed you all, even though y'all like me, y'all still would probably say something to me. Y'all gonna say something to me at very least, like, "Hey, Doctor A, you can't do that." You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with you, and that's real, okay? 2 pounds of ground meat, onions, breadcrumbs, milk, right, eggs, right, bake at 350, 15 for 15 minutes. Exactly. Dump it in the sauce and the simmer. Yes. And I've seen people also put barbecue sauce. You're correct. I also seen whoever said the barbecue sauce. I've also seen people put barbecue sauce on theirs. But see, I'm a vegetarian, a vegan, so I would not eat that. But so I've done everything right here except for the meat. I did the vegan meat patty, the vegan meat, and I've done this right here with the breadcrumbs, and I've used coconut milk. Um, and I used the egg substitute, and I did that before like that. So I understand, Sharon, totally understand where you're coming from. So if y'all need that recipe, Sharon is giving y'all the recipe, and if y'all want to add to it, y'all can. But Sharon just gave you your recipes, Jasmine. You too stupid. Maybe you take a screenshot and see how to do it, but you're too stupid, right? I seen that, Sharon. Exactly. She called right, called it outright, talking about she doesn't go too far. It's ridiculous. Exactly. Now she get up here and say she doesn't do it when clearly we see it. Okay, girl, she is crazy, right? I leave my child in my car in the care of right in the garage. Okay, Sharon, but I'm almost sure, Sharon, that your garage door is closed, ma'am. I'm almost sure your garage door is closed and it's secured. Okay. Sharon, you're making me hungry, LOL. You haven't eaten yet. What did I eat? I had 2 pieces of cheese toast this morning and I had some cantaloupe. That's what I ate this morning. So that was like my last meal. And when I get home, I'm going to eat right. She leaves him in the van at late nights, Dr. A. I seen that. I seen that, Paulette. You know, I know you I seen her do it, Paulette. Right. It's so easy to make homemade meatballs. It is, Sharon. It's not hard at all. Shoot, what I just said, Sharon, I don't even cook uh I don't even eat meat, first of all, Sharon. And I gave before I seen your recipe, I just told you what you could put in there, as well. Okay? Not hard at all, is it, Sharon? Jasmine just never gets it exactly. She always hold on. Let me click on down here so I can see. Hold on, I gotta pull it down. Hold on, I gotta pull it down. Hold on, y'all. I'm not illiform. I just can't see. Hold on. Gotta pull it down. Hold on. Okay, there we go. I pulled it down some. Okay. Right. So right, she's importance of safety. Right. She always minimizes the importance of safety of her kids. Exactly. Her neglectful ways are dangerous. For sure. For sure. I definitely agree with that. Right. Exactly. Her DoorDash is probably under her mama's name. Exactly. I think so too. That's why sometimes I feel like that. Sometimes I feel like she's putting things under her mom's name. Sometimes I really feel like that. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Okay. Right. You making cabbage, rice, and baked chicken. Okay. Right. You in the bushes. No problem, Southside. I appreciate you. You know you my girl. But yeah, I certainly do understand that, right? But girl, I had cabbage yesterday, girl. Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? I had cabbage for a brunch yesterday. Cabbage with vegan, roasted cabbage with vegan cheese, and I cut up some carrots and put it at the top. That's what I had. And I had like a round of it. And then the night before we had that. So I can't do cabbage today. I mean, if I do cabbage, it got to be with something else. I'm just gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heard my stomach growling now. Okay, let's continue. Okay, Jasmine, come back to the screen.
Those meatballs. Meatball subs.
Get them eat, girl. Now she can make some meatball subs. But you know what, Jasmine? For once in your life, you're doing something different because usually you make the real boringest meal. Now, does this have any nutritional value whatsoever? No, because she's not gonna make it. She could at least, if she's gonna do that, she should make that with French fries, cut up potatoes, like cut some potatoes up and fry them or bake them, and then she should make like a salad and put some fruit with it. Now that would be okay, right? And a nice little a smoothie or something that she can make, but she ain't gonna do that.
Making some meatball subs. That's what we're making.
What you in there watching, boy?
Billy, just this.
Girl, he is not going to
What you trying to turn it off?
Well, what is this for?
I'm
I
watching.
like stick this.
She keeps everything else private. We ain't gonna have no content. Besides, she has to worry about what she posting. Right, and it's dumb because I'm just like,
Well, I mean, you really don't have any content that you gotta sit up here. Okay. Why you changing the channel? It looks like you fast forwarding it.
I did not.
Mhm.
I was watching the Magic Trick Challenge.
Oh, okay. No, it's all good. I'm just teasing you. But I think you don't have much to talk about the fact that you come up here and complain to us about what somebody done did. I mean, the bottom line is make sure you're watching him and he's not unattended. That's the bottom line. I mean, it's just nowhere around it. Just do it. Just watch him. Make sure you watching him.
I'm not even doing nothing. I'm not even doing nothing. I'm literally just working and recording. And there's so many people that work and record.
Well, Jasmine, most people
You have choice.
do DoorDash, Some people have babysitters, and other people will take the children with them when they're going in and out. That's what I've seen. Like, honestly, this one lady brought me something to eat up in here. Um, and she had her children with her, and she was like, "Hey, Amira." I was like, "Yeah." She handed me my food. Her kid was with her, and she dipped out. Another person delivered something for me with me, and they had their kids out in the car, but it was an adult out there with them. So they had like two children, and it was an adult. Okay, another adult, and then they came in. They dropped off my food, left out. I had people to do my grocery delivery, and they children be getting out carrying the groceries with them. You understand what I'm saying, Jasmine? You can't leave you can't leave that small of a type in the car. I wouldn't leave none of my children in the car, actually, the way that things are now. I'm just being honest. But that's how you get down. That's your get down, though.
Why I choose this bread? That shit shows one I was already like cut. Can you get out of there? No, 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 no.
And that, look at all those clothes everywhere. Now, Jasmine, my house is not my bathrooms are not trifling, right? I don't have pee all over the floor. I don't have dirt on the floor or anything like that. My house is okay. You get what I'm saying? But one thing I don't have clothes all over the place. The clothes that I have in the dirty basket is the clothes we took off this morning. That's all I have is the clothes my husband took off this morning. Our pajamas, what we slept in, and what I have is towels that we used from last night. I mean, from this morning. From me taking a bath this morning. My son don't even have his towels. His towel got washed last night. But the towels that I have, the towels from this morning, my husband's towels from this morning, and my towels from this morning. That's all I have in my basket. Jasmine, come on now. You're a stay-at-home mom. It just doesn't make sense that you have the clothes up to that far. All you got to do is separate the clothes, not based upon if it's legendary clothes or Amaya's clothes or whomever. Wash all the clothes. All you gotta do is separate the whites from the reds, from the towels, from the covers, and on down to the light colors, dark colors, blue jeans, stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's all you gotta do. And the dark colors. You know what I mean? It's not hard to wash. All you gotta do is look on, if you got those, I don't know if they still do, but I just know how to wash clothes because I'm an adult, right? But they have like like the powder washing detergent. They'll have on there the whites and the blah 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 blah, this and that. They'll tell you. So I don't see what the problem is. It's just really weird how you don't know how to wash clothes and how you're separating people's clothes based upon like what child it is. And all you doing is making it more harder for yourself and creating a larger water bill, you big galoot. But let's go.
Cause I'm not really going there. Y'all already broke my thing. I don't know. That was a horrible cut. I need a different knife. I'm sorry. Yes, I did. Huh? Damn it.
What is this? Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to make this all fit. And so I do keep things private. I keep a lot of shit private. Oh shit. But I'm gonna let you think you know what you're talking about. Talk about she giving legend fries out of her order. What? What? The orders are tied up. They either tied up, but it's a plastic bag, or the order is taped up. Even the drinks be taped up. There's just some miserable ass people in this world.
You see Eeyore?
In her room. But it's like, I just be doing what I need to do for myself. Now, I'll be wrong if I got on here and I'm like, hey, can y'all help me with some money to pay a bill? Because they want to mess up my DoorDash. Then I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong as, right? That's wrong. How the fuck a gnat get in here? There's a gnat in the butter? Just the whole thing away.
Here, go.
Hey. This one you spray butter. What do you want? A little bit left in here.
Man, Jasmine, so what are you complaining? Oh,
Well, just may as well with their own
what are you
butter.
complaining about, Jasmine?
Thank you,
I
love.
can't
I know.
understand. Dr. Are you wasting your time with
What's
Jasmine
up?
and this foolishness?
God damn, look at this
Girl,
butter. Wait, I tilted a little
girl,
bit.
this is content. Jasmine is content, girl. I'm just gonna talk about Jasmine, girl. We ain't wasting our time, girls. We talking to the girls. We know she ain't gonna listen. We talking to the girls that will, okay? Right? Kaylin and Amaya, right, can do their own. Exactly. Maybe Kaylin and them are hear us about washing clothes, okay? Because obviously she don't know how to wash clothes. Okay, big dummy. All right, y'all, I'm gonna drop this link. If you all would like to come up front, I will be happy to invite y'all to come up front. We got at least I'm gonna be in here till about I get out of here about 7 o'clock, if not 6:30ish. Okay, depending on what we doing with our time over here. But I'm dropping the link. What you doing, sir? No, it's right there by the door. All you gotta do is look by the window, right there. No, it's not. Just put it in there. Just scoop it over. Just put it in there. Thank you. He trying to gaffle my incense, y'all. Gaffle the store inventory incense. Right. My kids are young, right, are young adults, and they can did right. And I did their father's laundry this morning. Exactly. I don't play about dirty anything and washing out my laundry basket. Exactly. It's just nasty. Like, who want to be having like dirty laundry in the basket? Because clothes stink after a while.
Billy's sitting here watching me.
Okay, so I dropped the link. If you all would like to come up, we can talk about it. We could talk about Jasmine's dilemma and what your thoughts about Jasmine or whatever, whatever y'all would like to talk about. You're sure more than welcome to do that. Okay. All right. I really appreciate that. Okay. I dropped the link.
What's your
Click the
question?
link. Here, I cut the camera off. Up over here, breaking. I don't know how you was gonna kiss me with a hat on. Okay. Thank you.
The Cabinets to Go Buy
Okay, so
More,
let me
Save More sale is
basically
going on
what we're
now.
looking at, it looks like Jasmine is really upset. Jasmine is upset because she can't have the type of life that she wants. She just doesn't listen to reason, and she doesn't accept criticism. And when she's fucking up, like, who don't know, like, you could be ill-informed. There's a lot of ill-informed people out there that does have managers that help them to, excuse me, I'm not gonna call them ill-informed. I strike that. Let me say it a different way. There are people out there who have their own mental disabilities, that have managers that know plain well that they're not supposed to leave their children unattended, because there's a lot of people who do have children, you know what I mean? And that are damn good mothers, okay? Even though they have mental illnesses, they're still damn good mothers. So what we're not going to do is going to blame it on someone's mental. What we're going to say is that you should know that you should make a mental note of not leaving your children unattended, period, and point blank. Now, Kaylin is old enough to keep them for a couple of hours. You might want to check the stats in your state to find out how long that Kayla can keep them legally, okay? And honor that, okay? And let's say, for example, if you go overtime, then what you would want to do is to ask, have an adult to get there and maybe sit with them or go pick them up, right? You can certainly do that, okay? Just check out your laws and find that out, okay? However, now let's continue. Let's move on to something that makes more sense for you. Okay. Right now, I could tell by you reading this text, I could tell that you're upset again. I think that you were getting some response and some feedback with your job performance on DoorDashing. People are probably complaining about the way their food delivered on certain levels, and that person that did the high rise, they probably really are complaining about the way that you're maneuvering, and the way that you're maneuvering is not helpful to them. You're basically doing things that you should not be doing. And then two, I think you're angry that the Davis four are there. And I do believe that you're mad about that Father's Day situation. You're mad about Father's Day for whatever reasons. Okay. But sorry, y'all. I was sitting on my hair. That was really annoying for me. It's very painful to sit on your own hair. I promise it is. It's,
I don't know. I just feel like people.
so that little text that she got did not help her attitude. That added to her attitude. How you doing, Miss Jones?
Hey, Dr.
Hey.
A.
Hi.
Anyway, I don't know if I missed part of the video, but I don't even know what she mad about. Like,
Okay, so she's mad for several different reasons. She's mad because someone basically, and I believe it was the client, she probably snuck in the client's bag that she was delivering the food for the customer. And she gave Legendary some fries. So she is claiming, air quotes, and I hate to do air quotes because that gets on my nerves, but she is claiming that someone from YouTube basically called DoorDash and said she took that they saw Legendary get some fries. And as the last video I just saw, I did not see that. So probably the customer complaint. And then the other customer complaint, which we heard the complaint from yesterday when we were watching the video, if you recall, where she basically left the food at the door with the concierge, instead, as opposed to taking it up to them like she was supposed to, and they was gotta go in on her, and then she reported as harassment, and probably they complained about that as well, and it's probably what initially happened, right? And then she was already upset, for Father's Day. Remember, she had a nasty attitude around Father's Day anyway, the day of Father's Day, because she didn't get what she wanted. But go ahead. Oh, I left out one thing. Also, she also said that somebody, basically, we have seen her leave this boy unattended in this car while she made some of these deliveries. And nobody was in the car with that child. But I wouldn't have even left Kaylin in the car. I don't think that's even safe. Not in your car. Maybe you're home. Maybe she could leave the children with her. But in order for you to leave your children, you really do have to teach them CPR at this point in time. They have to learn CPR, from my understanding. So I would, get Caitlin, because anything can happen. But nevertheless, she has left this little boy unattended. So I guess some people were saying that they're gonna call CPS on her. But my thing is, so she's so upset about that. But she should used to be CPS. So I don't necessarily think that. I mean, and it's just common sense. And she's trying to say she didn't do that, but clearly she has done that because we saw her do that. But go ahead.
okay, so I mean, you said she's mad about Father's Day. What about Father's Day? The fact that Chris didn't get that old dusty basket that she put
Yeah,
together?
pretty
I
much. Like,
mean, I,
exactly.
I, I mean, the man basically been gone this whole time. So I mean, if you thought that little dusty basket was gonna draw him back, I don't. Jasmine's weird.
Very much. It did, but she
She's
said
very
we're
weird. But
weirdos. Go
I
ahead.
wouldn't be leaving that Kaylin, whatever her name is. I wouldn't be leaving her with to watch after four other kids. The girl's always on her phone.
Right. She's not
Like
focused.
anything could be happening. She's only what, 12?
Yeah, but she's not immature. To me, she's not a mature. But see, based upon how my children were and based upon how I was as a child, I could have been left at home at that age. But in my humble opinion, I don't believe Caitlin's mature enough for that. Right. And I do agree with that. But I'm saying that legally she can. I looked it up. So legally she can leave her at home for a couple of hours or so. You know what I'm saying? Legally, she can. Now, for how long? I don't remember, but it did give me a specific time of when she could leave the child there. But she can leave her home to watch the children, but it can't be for too long, right? But Kaylin, but the type, like you said, the type of person that Kaylin, and that's not no diss to Kaylin. That's not no disrespect to the little girl, because the little girl's beautiful as she will be, right? When she gets, especially when she's growing into her beauty, she's definitely be cute. but she's growing into her beauty, right? But nevertheless, she is just not mature enough, like you said, because she's always on her phone. And that's what, like, a lot, it ain't just her though, Jasmine. It's a lot of these teenagers nowadays. I would not leave them at home with other children because they got too many distractions from when we were coming up. Like, when I was coming, let me say, when I was coming up, I'm 52. So when I was coming up, so I will agree with you. Go ahead.
So I mean, why she gotta even be? I mean, the other night she was like up in the middle of the night doing these DoorDashes. Why can't she just do it at a reasonable hour? She not doing nothing all day. Just work during the daytime.
Because she's sleeping during the daytime. Allegedly. I'm just saying. She sleep during the daytime. Jasmine's lazy. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not like the clothes are all washed up. It's not like the house is really clean, right? Because she's coming in, because when she gets done door dashing, she's coming in and washing dishes. What does that mean? That means she left those dishes there, right? So it's not like she's cleaning up all day. It's not like she's, so I agree with you. It's not like she's doing something all day, or she's doing, motherly or household stuff or stay at home mom stuff, because she's sleeping. That's the only thing I can surmise to. Every time you order, you tip on the app, right? And in person, exactly. That's a good thing. Okay, because I don't tip in person unless I didn't have it on the app or something. You know what I mean? My mom used to play street numbers at the pool right room and drag her 4 kids with her. LOL, we hated it, right? But your mom took you with her. Okay, maybe because of Juneteenth this weekend and she's not invited. Okay, all right, girl. I'm gonna be up in here. Y'all stupid. What you gotta say? Go ahead, Miss Jones. I'm just reading the comments. Can you hear me? Oh, did she go? She must have had to go because her kid must have wanted her, because I know Miss Jones be busy. Okay, I'm gonna drop the link again if anybody else would like to come up, or Miss Jones, if you would like to come up. I enjoy you. You definitely be bringing the noise. Paula, we used to go to the racetrack. Have a ball with my uncle betting on the horses. Oh my God. Well, he was watching y'all. You said Tasha, she's bored as hell. Yes, she is. My son is going, y'all can knock and cuss, okay? Knock and cuss. See, I've had minutes of not cussing. So here I go. Motherfucker, shit, fuck. No, I'm just like, and on our way back, we traveled in her white station wagon. Okay, girl. What is she right? What is she spending her DoorDash money on, girl? Something probably ungodly. Right. No one left behind. Exactly. Latoy vape. Right. Exactly. And cheap wine. Most likely paying court fees. Girl. Well, she ain't paying. She sure ain't paying no lawyer fee, because that damn lawyer is free. That goddamn lawyer is free. So we know she ain't paying that. You know what I'm saying? That's a court-appointed attorney. I would have bought me an attorney, because I wouldn't, man. I would have got that shit thrown out. I'm telling you, I would have got that shit thrown out. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me take these cameras off. Okay, in my house, because my husband ain't gonna do it right off. Okay. All right, let's continue. All right, y'all. Drop the link, so if y'all want to come up, y'all can go. Right, vapes and pills and powders. Oh shit, y'all look crazy as hell. Okay, let's continue.
Just be trying to, hey, y'all get from by there, get from over there. I feel like people be trying to do the most when all I'm doing is just working, posting content. Go put that pin up so you actually stab somebody. I just think it's crazy.
Okay, so you working, you posting them. People be doing the most, and you posting content, Jazz. So all you doing is posting content. True, you are posting content, but you are posting the wrong things, like people's address. You're posting legendaries being left in the car. You're posting just certain things that we don't necessarily need to, that are none of our business. See, Jasmine, to be honest with you, a lot of the stuff that you do is none of our business, to be honest. A lot of stuff that you do is really none of our business. And because of that factor, I don't understand, because it's none of our business, why put us in a position of knowing, right? We could tell, like, if you're DoorDash and just show your DoorDash and just show, and then you're showing the directions to people's houses. That shit is weird. You always calling somebody a weirdo, bitch. You need to look in the mirror. You said a looker. Girl and looker. She drinking that liquor, girl. Southside, I'm hollering. She drinking that liquor, girl. She is drinking that liquor, girl. She is on the wine, girl. She is on the Jasmine. I thought you stopped drinking wine, girl. Then you stopped drinking wine, and now you're back to it. Or you're back to it, okay? Okay, okay. Or you back to it, girl. Or you back to drinking a liquor, girl. She back to drinking that liquor. Girl, she is back to drinking that liquor, girls. She is back. Look at girl, look at Jasmine. Woo, baby. This is her, girl. This is how she look. This is how she look, baby. Girl, that girl is back to thinking that liquor. Girl, Jasmine's on the wine. She said, last $2. I ain't gonna let. One for the jukebox and the other one for. Okay.
You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the friend. But a Cadillac and gas money spent will cause a whole lot of bitches jump the ship. You know it's hard out here for. You know it's hard out here for a pimp when he tryna get this money for the friend. But a Cadillac and gas money spent will cause a whole lot of bitches jump the ship. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. You know it's hard.
Okay, y'all, that's enough for part out here for a pimp. Okay, that was Passion's thing, y'all. That was Passion's thing. I'm gonna drop the link again if y'all want to come up.
That's not upsetting me. I just think it's crazy.
You know what I would get tired of, though, if I was Ava? I would get tired of always playing with Legendary all the time. Like, it is annoying, like, all the time, because she doesn't want to do it, but Jasmine forces those two to play together. It's like everybody don't want to play with Legendary. You know what I'm saying? Ava is a little girl. You already forced a girl to look crazy. You're already forcing a girl not to eat. She malnourished looking. And then what you do is you forcing her to play sports already. So how in the fuck you think somebody want to sit up, be playing some damn damn sports, and now she got to play with Legendary. She got to do every goddamn thing. I mean, she don't even have freedom of thoughts. Jasmine, you don't even let your children think. You just make them do bullshit they don't want to do all the damn time. When some shit, you should ask them what they would like. Like, would y'all like to, what sports would y'all like to play? Would y'all like to, you tell them what sports they're going to play. And you said here one time that I'm going to find out what they would like to do. I understand you want your children to do activities, but you make them play sports, right? You make them play sports. You make them play a particular sports. They all got to play basketball. Legendary don't even like, you making him play some damn soccer, and clearly he don't want to do it because he hollers the whole damn time, which is why you don't get any great footage, right? And then the fact that you're door dashing and you leaving the little boy unattended in the car. We're not gonna act like we didn't see it because we have saw it a few times, okay? I'm not saying you don't do it all the time, but you have done it, okay? You don't do it all the time, but you have done it. Let's be clear about that. Let's not play no games, Jasmine. You have done it, okay? I saw you. I have videos. If you go back on my channel, you will see some videos where she left the little boy in the car by himself. But I don't care how quick you are, because it takes seconds for somebody to run up that's following you. They might be following you and grabbing your child. Which you have safety. I have a back door back here. My son can, if something happens, my son can easily run back to my son could run somewhere, and it's another area that he can run to. I'm not gonna tell y'all about, but it's areas that he can go to be protected. But we good because I believe in self-defense, and we'll leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? So
I think
anybody
it's
want to come
crazy.
in here and try it if they want to. They'll be, and the police watch out here in these business areas. Okay, I got them on speed dial. Trust me.
Bro, stop. Get from by my desk. Because if you knock my computer off, we're gonna have a problem. Go put that pen up.
I never heard you yell so much until the day before I come home.
Put it on top of your dresser. You don't play with pens. Go to the trash.
Jasmine, I mean, your whole life is just basically meshed down to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even know how to have a good conversation. You don't know what to say. You just sitting around upset. You are so angry. You big mad, right? She had shots with the dude, right, who cut the kid's hair. Ooh, Southside sent for real, girl. Do tell. Plus, whatever drug she's on, she does too. Oh, allegedly, girl. Sorry, my mom called, right? She's expecting a package. No problem. I understand that. So she seduced her barber? Girl. She probably got some free haircuts. Well, girl, don't knock her, because he did a horrible job. So she probably didn't put out good, because he sure did a horrible job trying to cut them boys' hair. But whatever. Would you like to move in your daddy full time? Exactly, right. She never will ask that. Okay. Right. She wishes, right, she could dance like humans. Okay, girl. She a Sasquatch, girl. Jasmine is a Sasquatch, girl. Just a Sasquatch. Exactly. Exactly. She said the doctor told her to give Ava a Pediasure. Bitch, we been telling her that. Bitch, we been telling Pammy. We been telling this bitch to get his damn kids some Pediasure, right? And she had one time and never again. Exactly, her dumb ass self. Girl, please get the fuck out of her. Girl, get the fuck out of her. This bitch is crazy. You hear me? When Hips is around, those kids can't even touch that blockhead boy. Should have kept his helmet on, girl. You called her a brick face, girl. Y'all crazy. Y'all look crazy. She blames them for Hips leaving, right, her and Screamadactyl. Okay, exactly, girl. Let's continue. Come on, Jasmine, you got to speed up this conversation, Booch. I called her Booch, like bitch and Butch. Okay, yeah, you get it. Okay, never mind. I'll be here all week. Okay. Are you angry, bitch? So you come up here angry, bitch. We don't want to hear about your upset problems, bitch. You gotta come on here. You got to come on here and act like you got some damn sense. We don't want to hear your problems. We get tired of you coming up here always complaining, girl. She's like, oh, poo. That's all she does is, oh, poo. I'm dipping some of this, I just looked on my phone and I got a text saying that they want some of this oil, this good oil. Girl, I don't have my little syringe, girl. I can't find my syringe. I think I got one. I got a syringe at home. Girl, I left it at home. I left my little syringe at home. I don't know why I keep leaving it. And I can't find the one I got in here either. Okay. All right, let me continue her talking to y'all. I'm just, how you concentrate when you pouring something. I don't know why you think you're gonna waste it if you.
Meatball subs. My kids want meatball subs. I'm gonna have a regular sub sandwich though. So I think I'm going to get a regular one. I only got subs on here for them right now, I think. TikTok shop. You know, I just think it's weird. And then they're gonna call CPS on me. For what now? Y'all love.
Jasmine, why are you even talking about that? Why you even entertaining it? If you know, okay, if you feel like somebody is against you, Jasmine, no, seriously, if you feel like somebody is against you, why you keep talking about it? Like, why do you keep mentioning it? Like, why do you keep on entertaining the energy? Like, just stop leaving the little boy, just stop leaving the boy unattended. If CPS come through, then just tell them you left them unattended one time and you didn't know you was running in real quick and you won't do it again. That's it. I mean, just don't do it again. I mean, goddamn, just don't keep doing the stupid ass shit that you do. Just take the little boy with you. Fuck him being asleep. Just take him with you. If you gonna do DoorDash, just take his ass with you. I mean, I don't understand why is it so hard for you not to handle your business. All you got to do is just take them with you, Jasmine. I mean, you make your life so much difficult because you don't want to follow certain principles, like certain morality clauses. Like, goddamn, who the fuck, girl? You don't see all these things. You don't see all this shit where these children coming up missing and shit. You don't see all this exploitation. Don't you give a fuck? So you ain't seeing none of this. I'm putting this oil on me, y'all. It smell good. I don't give a damn. Woo. I was like that sage. My husband said it smelled like wacky tobacco because of the sage. This particular sage. And he always say that because he ain't used to sage. It's like because I have to light it. And then every time I light sage at home, I gotta light it behind the incense. I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. I'm in business. I mean, that's what people gonna come in here and smell sweet smells, and then they're gonna also smell sage. They're gonna always smell sage. They're gonna smell it's gonna be a smell in here, sage and oils and candles and stuff. I'm burning this candle. This candle is a sage candle, though. I forgot. So that may be what he's smelling, though. Actually, yeah, that's actually what he's smelling. Like, I had to smell it. I was like, well, wait a minute, this is a sage candle. I actually did a really good job with this candle, though. I probably should have put some other oils in it, but it's a sage candle. I'm gonna start asking people when they buy sage candle if they would like me to put another type of oil in it with it.
Y'all love fucking with the services, huh? Anyway, police. Y'all want to call everybody.
I mean, I get you upset, but I also don't understand why you keep doing this shit on camera. Okay, more importantly, why do this stupid ass shit on camera? You must don't give a fuck. That's the only thing I can come to surmise to is that you don't give a fuck, that you don't mind them being called because you keep putting yourself in those situations. Why the fuck you keep putting yourself in the situation of them calling on you? Does that make sense to you? Come on, Jasmine. Well, if it made sense, I guess you wouldn't do it, right? But Jasmine, stop putting your dumb ass self in the situation of getting caught, of doing dumb ass shit on camera. It's literally that simple.
Crazy. Crazy how the world works.
Look, why is your trash can full as fuck? Why every time we come to your house, I just never seen nobody that don't believe in taking out trash. Bitch, that trash can is full. Get that shit out of here. Like, take it out. Take it the fuck out. God damn. Take that shit out. Like, my trash can, well, I have a big gallon can in my kitchen, but still, it doesn't get that full like that. I promise you, would not get that full. And what happens is all the trash in the house gets dumped into that. So the trash cans, my son will run through the house and take it and carry the bags with him from upstairs, the bathrooms, etc., yada yada yadas, and just dump it in the big gallon can, and then that's taken out. Trash is taken out every day at my house. Every day. It don't, whether it's full or not, it gets taken out every day. Every day. Because I'm afraid of roaches. And y'all already know, come summertime, I'm gonna have to start back making my I gotta make my candles for mosquitoes and for flies and for fruit flies, because y'all know I eat a lot of fruit. Y'all know my refrigerator is halfway full of fruit and the other half is full of vegetables. Y'all know that about me. And so y'all know I have to y'all know we got fruit flies right now. We got like a couple. You get what I'm saying? And so I know for a fact that I'm gonna have to between today and this weekend, I'm going to make me a candle for fruit flies. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do that.
Hey, I don't know who got that chocolate on my wall, but someone needs to wipe it off.
But see, if you made the children sit down and eat, like, eat and teach them how to eat just at the table in your kitchen, the fuck they wouldn't be having ketchup or a sauce on the damn walls because they would be walking around eating. Who the fuck lets their children walk around eating? That's a pet peeve of mine. I remember this homegirl of mine. She brought her children over, and that little boy, I almost said something, was walking around eating up the steps. I said, hold on, young lady. I told her. That's how I talked to her. I said, hold on, young lady. You what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to make sure you're gonna have to make sure that he's eating at the table. And she said, well, my children eat at the table. I said, but you're at my house though. So I don't give a fuck whether your children eat at the table or not. They're gonna eat at the table in this motherfucker because they're not gonna be walking around with dirt and I don't want no bugs.
Here he come back over here next to me. What is it, boy? You just started back working out? I did too, kind of. I didn't mean.
No. Basically, let me answer the question for the supporter. The answer is no, the bitch didn't start back working out. The answer is no, the bitch did not start back working out, okay? That's what happened. The bitch did not start back working out, okay? Trust me when I tell you the bitch did not start back working out. Stop asking her dumbass question that you already, the bitch ain't started no working out. The bitch don't work out. The bitch don't do nothing but lay on her funky ass. Now, she do DoorDash. Now, we've seen her DoorDash. We have seen her DoorDash. Okay, fine. We've seen her DoorDash. The bitch DoorDash. But the bitch don't do nothing else but warm up processed foods. Okay, so we ain't gonna play these games with this hoe. Okay, we're not tripping. I mean, it's what it is, Jasmine. Just call it what it is. And let me tell you something. What a pet peeve of mine is, just because these bitch do something, they always think it applies to everybody else. Bitch, eating a lot of processed foods does not apply to everybody. It damn sure don't apply to me. Now I can't say nobody else. I can't agree with nobody else in this chat. I mean I can't say that none of you all eat a lot of processed foods in here, but I would like to say that. I would like to be the representative of you all in this chat and say that y'all don't all eat processed foods all the time. And a little bit the processed food, y'all only eat a little bit of processed foods. Y'all don't eat that much processed foods, okay? And I'm saying it's not, I mean, if you eat some processed foods here and there, that's cool. But I'm just saying, goddamn, this bitch eats processed foods all the motherfucking time, and then sits up here and says that everybody does. This is America. No, the fuck people don't. Who is something wrong with you, bitch? So you've been in every damn household.
He needs to find the balance with everything. What? Oh, I'm tired.
I didn't got hot.
Why are you crying?
I got to cut this up. God damn.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, I cut it off for a
Man,
minute.
what you got going
I
on?
get cold.
We're gonna put them back together.
With Google Workspace.
This don't make no damn sense.
Telling you, like, you having them sticking out. That's
No, like it fell out on my ear when I turned around.
I don't know what you want me to do. Let me go, right?
No, the light was did not go.
So what you want me to do? How am I gonna put some headphones back together?
Well, Jasmine, because you're the goddamn mother. What do you mean what you want me to do? That is like a sorry answer. But you wouldn't say that to Chris Funky Ass. If Chris Funky Ass came in that fucking kitchen right now, if he knocked on your damn door and said, Jasmine, I'm having a problem, you'd be like, what is it, Chris? But then your mom and your babies come to you and ask you and tell you that they're having a problem, and you say, what do you want me to do? Bitch, if you don't get off this line and tend to these children and find out what the fuck they need or want.
I just got these.
But this week she got a pink bank. Last week it was blue. Exactly.
We need to lay down, fell asleep over here. I should broke her headphones.
Jasmine, can you fucking talk, you cow? Right, she using clout, right, in making things up exactly what she read in the reactors chats. Exactly. This bitch is always doing that. Jasmine, stay the fuck out of my chat. Stay the fuck out of my chat unless you don't take nothing from what we say over here about your motherfucking ass. Yes, I love dragon fruit. Absolutely. I eat it. Yeah. Shoot, sometimes them shits don't be in season, man. Sometimes them shits don't be in season. You gotta catch it when it's in season. Okay. Well, if you mandated reporter that feels compelled to go by the oath right she took right and call, remember Texas request callers information exactly. Nobody would be lying on you though. Okay. Exactly. But anyway, let's continue. Let's continue, y'all. Let me go down. Okay. Oh, pause. Right. Here he go crying. Exactly. Why is she so aggressive with him? Because that's the type of bitch she is. You know, that's how she get down. That's her go-to. She always wanna, she don't wanna, she'll talk to the men crazy. She don't talk to Chris crazy, but she'll talk to these children crazy, though. You know what I'm saying? Right. She don't talk to these men crazy, right? Right. She just started right and just start staring in the camera. Right, girl, the bitch is always gonna stare in the camera. Right. She just staring in the camera. Exactly. 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 Jazz, you put your stuff on the vlogs, right? Right. And she loves the drama, girl, because the bitch is drama. That's all she has in her life. This is why nobody really with sense to have a good paying job want to be bothered with her funky ass, because the bitch, all she want to do is create drama in your goddamn life, because the bitch should be calling you at work going, they don't like me on YouTube. Right. You really sick of his where his ass is too blockhead to join the club. Right. Right. Definitely she's created right a monster. Girl. Girl, y'all are going. Why y'all going off on legendary? Right. Why bring drama to your job? Exactly. Exactly. Why even tell people you DoorDash and bitch just DoorDash? Bitch just DoorDash. You could have said you work for any company. Why the fuck you tell them you work for DoorDash with your dumb ass self? Girl. Just how you doing? Racist be gone, girl. I'm just not seeing you. Hey, Christmas, what do you what it do? Okay, this dumbass bitch. Okay, okay, right. So you love cooking dinner, girl, on your own food, right? And sometimes following the other YouTubers, right? Good looking cooking channels, okay, girl. Good looking cooking channels, girl. More importantly than just watching the bitch cook, okay? All right, Paulette, right? Her father called her radio from the movie for some reason or another. Well, this is why racist be gone. She said because she talked a lot. I'm like, no, bitch, it's because your ass is weird. How you doing, Virgo? The way you going off, girl. What I say, Virgo? Girl, uh for her sake, right, and her children's, right. I really wish you could get a regular job, but the bitch won't, Tasha. The bitch won't get a regular job because the bitch thinks she too good to work a regular job. See, I told y'all I would not mind. I told y'all, for me, I'm just gonna tell y'all, because all it's doing is just gonna build my savings. I told y'all I would like to get a regular job. Just give me like a little part-time job to level off some of the things so I can put some toward my bills in here. And once my business, because my business is already taking off, I'm already feeling like people are buying stuff. People are coming in here on a regular. So that's going good. But I want to pay for more advertisement. I want to do other things that I can do, because right now everything's just tight. You get what I'm saying? But I want to be able to get like a little part-time job. My husband, we all talking about doing other things outside of our businesses to generate other income, so we could do certain things and we could put our money and make some things happen. There's nothing wrong with that. My husband pays the bills. I don't pay bills, but at the same time, the monies that I get, I gotta flip it into either toward our son or to my business in here. And this overhead is just like me paying rent. Um, I am paying rent in here. I'm paying electric, the gas, the internet. I got my own internet. I ain't just using my damn phone, y'all, because I wouldn't be on the phone this long. Okay, I'm using my phone. I got the internet for I got an internet in here. Plus, if anything happens, I got a pickup. I got one of those internets where if anything happened, I got two internets. I got two different internets in here. So if one fall off, then I got another one. Okay, so I'm just saying. Plus I have to pay electric, water. You get what I'm saying? So it's nothing wrong with having a second job. It's nothing wrong with having a steady income. Especially if you're a business owner or if you're a YouTuber, it's nothing wrong with getting a little part-time job. I don't feel like I'm too good for that. I think it's good to get a part-time job, especially until my business gets to the point where I'm just like popping that money, popping that dough. I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. I'm doing this. I'm getting better. It's getting better. Let's say my business is growing, and it's gonna take money to make it grow even further because I got to start paying for advertisements. I want to start paying for advertisements in the right places. You get what I'm saying? So it happens. You understand what I'm saying? So it's no. I got standard customers that come in like regardless of me calling them. I have my life coaching services. Some of my readings are regular customers, right? And then I got people that walk in off the street, but still I have to be able to pay for all of that, y'all. And I don't think there's anything wrong with getting a part-time job. You know what I mean? Because sometimes business is slow. Sometimes YouTube is slow. You know, this bitch is not putting out good content. Why wouldn't she want to get a part-time job? Why would she just be talking about other people that have part-time jobs? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you acting like that? What's wrong with you? You know, I think it's absolutely something that's fucking wrong with you. The way that your mind thinks, the way that you think about things is just strange to me. And this is the reason why you're in this situation. This is the reason why nobody really focuses on you. And this is the way people clown you because of the way that you think. Okay. And it just makes no sense. Bitch, go get a second job. Go get a job or get a little part-time job. You know, how I mean, it doesn't take long to put the little boy in his damn school. Just put his ass in school and that be that. What the fuck is the problem? Put his ass in the goddamn school. I mean, I don't understand why the fuck you make this life so hard. You make life a lot harder than what it need to be. And partly all you gotta do, bitch, is just go get a goddamn job. That's all the fuck you gotta do. It just makes no sense. Okay, y'all speaking to each other. All right, I appreciate y'all. Let's continue. Let's continue. And then instead of sitting up here, because you complain about people in your chat, you complain about the YouTube, you complain about the so-called reactors. I'm not saying y'all so-called react. I'm not saying it because I love y'all. I'm just saying that the way she acts is like the so-called meaning. The way she acts is if the reactors responsibility to not say anything. Like, bitch, we're reacting on you. It just comes along with it. You are a content creator, you are a vlog channel, so people react on vlog channels. You could be a great channel, you could be like a super mom, and we're gonna just watch your channel and go, oh, I like that. You know what I mean? And I will, because some of these vlogs that these mommies do, we'll look at, they might not be perfect moms, but we see potential in them. We see that they're halfway decent moms, and we're like, oh, that's interesting. The way she cleans the house up. I like the way she cleans the house up and she speeds through the videos. And look, oh, she's a pretty girl, or oh, she's going to school, or oh, she's on down on her luck. But man, we really want to see her get out of the situation she's in. And then she gets out of the situation. We're like, wow, she's doing really good. You get what I'm saying? And so, Jasmine, but you don't have that kind of channel where we can just, it's not just about your looks. It's about the fact that, bitch, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you treat your children the day before, the way that you don't really take, the way that your trash fills up. And you're not like taking the trash out, like the video came on, you be like, oh, y'all, my trash, I just filled my trash up. Y'all, I got to take this trash out, y'all. Or Aiden, go ahead, take the trash out. I'm going to watch you out the door, baby, okay? You know what I mean? We don't hear you talking nice to your children. The only time you talk nice to your children is when you're in front of the white folks. Let's just keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean. Only time with professional white folks. That's the only time you talking nice and speaking nice to your children. When you're around professional white people, you're talking nice to them. Okay? And then you come up here, you look like shit. Your clothes look like shit. You know, and then you get one outfit, bitch, and you wear it every damn day. You get something halfway decent, bitch, and you'll wear it every day. I'm just saying, Jasmine, you're not the channel that people go to look at, to go, wow, this mommy is really doing something effective. Bitch, we come to your channel to laugh at you. We come to your channel to basically talk about you. We go, oh, look at this hoe over here. You know what I'm saying? You just that channel. That's just who you are. Now, you've had so many opportunities. I don't want to say opportunities. You've had so many times to clean up your channel, but you refuse to do it. Okay, you've refused to do it. People you've asked, you wrote down, you said, what would y'all like to see me do? people was like, well, we would like to see, you to do a workout channel alone, right? Do a workout channel, make one channel your workout channel, other channel not so much. We would like to see your sports and your workout channel. That's what people told you to be on one channel. Bitch, probably not your main channel, probably the other channel. Jasmine, you know you can't cook. So you should do a channel of I can't cook channel, and then find creative recipes to cook that is going to involve you greasing your elbows up and getting the pause. And you showing us that you wash your fucking hands. That's what you should do. And then, like, why the fuck every time we come over to your house you got like a mountain of clothes? That don't make no fucking sense. And then if you're gonna DoorDash, for God's sakes, we don't want to see Legendary in the car by himself. We don't want to see none of your goddamn children in the car by themselves. Secondly, we don't want to see people's addresses. We don't see people's doormats or outside their apartments. We don't want to hear the location in which you're going to, and we damn sure don't want to see their fucking names, okay? If you're gonna DoorDash, then don't let us know you fucking DoorDash and say, bitch, you gotta go to work. Bitch, you're delivering. There are so many people that do DoorDash content, and that's all they do. And they make some great money. And guess what they don't do? Bitch, they don't show where their address. Now they may show the restaurant, but bitch, people want promotion for their restaurants. But bitch, we don't want to see their names or their address or their doormats or their goddamn doors. What the fuck is wrong with you? Or their neighborhoods. Hello, bitch. It's just that simple. You're fucking up. And you can't get around this shit. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. You don't get it. And people have tried to talk to you. They've begged you. Your mama has begged you. Chrissy, Snow White Chrissy ass, strong mommy Snow White Chrissy has begged your ass to stop fucking up. Even fucking Olivia, whole Olivia done begged your ass to stop showing stupid shit. Even she's everybody. Mean, dingaling, doodle, her. That she's a cute girl. I think Ming is pretty though, but that's not the point. She's begged you to stop showing shit that you shouldn't show, but the fuck you keep doing this shit. So what the fuck else can people do to summarize other than this bitch's illy form? That's the only thing I can do. People say, stop leaving these children alone. Stop doing certain things. Stop doing certain things on camera. Stop doing something. Stop mistreating the children. Stop showing the world that you mistreat these goddamn children. It's just really simple. Nobody wants to hear Chris fucking content. Nobody likes Chris. Not even your supporters. Your mama don't like him. Your daddy don't like him. Your brothers don't like him. None of your so-called friends like this jerk. Nobody likes him. Why in the fuck are you talking about him? Why in the fuck do you keep mentioning him? Why the fuck are you trying to make people think you getting back with him when we know that's a goddamn lie? That's another thing. You lie too damn much. Goddamn, bitch. I'm not saying tell us the whole story, bitch. Just tell us. Don't tell the lie. Just say, well, you interested in somebody, whatever. You don't have to say who the fuck it is. You interested in somebody, and you're taking a Father's Day gift over there to him. Why the fuck you talking about Chris? And just saying you still healing from Chris. There's nothing wrong in saying that, but bitch, you said you would take him back. Are you dumb as fuck or what? God damn. Okay, so I'm gonna drop my link again if you all would like to come up to my panel. It's cool. Okay, let's go.
What are you eating?
You put your heart and soul into making your book. So
I'm over here waiting these meatballs. I want to sit down. What's happening? They be random flies and shit. With the food. The bread's sitting here by itself. Ooh. Yeah, I have kids. Thank you. Why my eyes look so red? Y'all see that? Like, I look tired. Tell me where you headed. You cannot walk with your friend. You don't got that look in your eyes looking like a him.
Jasmine, don't start that singing shit. That old weirdo shit that you do. Don't start that singing shit. We don't feel like hearing Legendary crying because of whining because he can't get what the fuck he want with the other children. This is the reason why Aiden don't like really playing with him because his ass is always fucking whining and shit. This is why that they would rather be with Philip at Philip's house because all the fuck you do is stick the damn children on them then.
Oh, I just got another message. So they say I leave Legend by himself. Like, I'm just disappearing. If I'm pulling in front of your garage, your house, somebody in front of their house, and I'm dropping off an order that's like 2 feet away.
Bitch, but Jasmine, again, anything can happen. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but anything can happen. All you have to do is just take the little boy with you. It's just that simple. If you're going to DoorDash, then you have to take him with you. I mean, he's too young to be left unattended. I'm just being honest. It's not like it's arm's length away. If it was arm's length away, let's say the client came out, the customer came out, and let's say that this is you. Okay, this is your car, and this is Legendary in the car, and this is you, then that's okay. And the customer came out to you. That's fine, Jasmine. But come on, the fuck, Jasmine, you were too far away for a lot of people. And so what you have to do is just take the little boy with you. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. And all you got to do is say, hey guys, I understand what you're saying. I do need to take them with me, but I felt like I was far away. Not that you owe us an explanation, but I'm just saying when a caseworker show up, say, well, hey, I will not do that anymore. That's it. And don't do it no more. It's just that simple. You're making things a lot worse than what it has to be. And that's what the bottom line is. Just take the little boy with you. If you're door dashing, take him with you.
I don't take him out the car all the time. Now, if I gotta walk and I gotta go upstairs that are far as fuck, but if I'm like right there in front, right there, I'm not gonna get him out. There's no point because I'm gonna put him back in like 5 seconds and buckle him back up. Hey, hold on. Okay, y'all hurry up out of there. Close my door so I don't have to go in my room. Get in my stuff. The meatballs, Aiden. They cooking.
Mommy, please let me. I'm hungry.
It's cooking.
It's done. No, I don't like those sandwiches.
Hey, get out my face. Bye.
Hey.
Hey, get out the kitchen like now.
Hi. Oh shit.
There's nothing in there. Get out. Bye. Both of y'all. Bye. They're not about
Hi,
to stress
you
me out.
alright?
Bye. It's cooking.
Hold
The
on, let
meat
me
is cooking
pause
in the
her.
oven.
Let me
Bye,
pause.
boy. Go play.
Okay, go ahead.
This girl is stupid, man. She's dumb. She's stupid and dumb and reckless and everything else. Like clearly from the video showing because I went to Panda. Panda even said it. Panda, who else said it? Fran said it. Right. Everybody can see the problem except for her. Right.
Mhm.
And my thing is, right, just her showing it
Right.
on screen, right? If she thinks that there ain't gonna be no consequences to her actions, she already got a little warning before, and she's gonna have this one might really. I mean, like, not only would she probably might just lose the door dashing gig or whatever. She's gonna put herself in strife. So she continue her ass is gonna get bun. All right. So you know what I mean? I mean, because I'm like you. I showed an example of it, and clearly, right? You see her. You don't see the child with her, but then later on, when she's home, right? Because also I was also looking at when she entered the house and when she left him. She's too stupid, dummy. She's dummy. It's true. You know, I don't like calling people stupid, but she's stupid and dumb, fool, no brains. I don't know what else. That's it. Yes. Now I don't. I'm doing a Tracy in it. Now I don't.
Continue.
Yeah, she
No, you
just.
muted.
Oh yeah, yeah. She don't think about the safety because you know why? She don't like that boy no more because she can't get the man. She
No.
don't like him, so she will put him in danger.
It's starting to feel like that. It's literally starting to feel like she's jeopardizing his safety. You know what I mean? It literally feels like that because okay, if you don't want that, then just simply take the boy. Well, what is hard about that? Like I'm telling you, me and my husband DoorDash, right? I remember we did it for a week. I remember one time my husband had to I had to drop him off I dropped him off at the restaurant because we had to wait a little minute because they said it was gonna be a minute. You get what I'm saying? So I dropped him off the restaurant. The location where I was going was 5 minutes away. And so I said, well, my son was like, can I ride with you, mom? And I was like, sure. Do you think I left my kid in the car? I took him with me. I just walked to the door, dropped it off, took a picture, jumped in the car. My son ran with me. He was running with me. I was running back out. We ran, jumped back in the car, went back to the restaurant, picked it up. The order was ready by the time we got back. Dropped, you know what I mean? It's not hard to take a kid. It's not that hard. Just pick him up or just make his little legs run. I mean, and hold his hand. Like this woman don't even hold the little boy's hand. I just don't understand. My son is 9 years old. We were walking from the library where he took his test at, and from a college. It was the library. It was a library inside of a college where he was taking his test at. And what I did was when I walked him in there, I held his hand. You get what I'm saying? And then like
Yeah.
he's 9. And I hold his hand or I grab him and put him close to me and I just put my arm around him so he don't feel like he's like a toddler or something. But when we're crossing the street for sure, I'm holding that motherfucking hand. I don't see what the problem is in me holding his hand. Like my son be like, here, mama, he'll stick his hand out. My problem will hold his hand until when I feel like he could cross the street but with us. You get what I'm saying? But he's not at that point yet, and he's 9 years old. And Legendary, she don't leave the bitch is running in the parking lot, and Legendary just walks off to itself. The bitch is not holding his hand. He's walking behind her, as a matter of fact. Like, who the fuck lets that child walk behind him?
Especially
The
that
fuck?
small, especially that little. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
my 1'7", right? And I have her close to me, right? So so I'm just thinking to myself, she wants something to happen to them. She
I
wants
mean,
something to
until
happen
she
to
proves
them.
otherwise. Because as far as these eyes can see, some ain't right. You understand what I'm saying? Some ain't right because why wouldn't you hold his hand? Like, why are you so bent on? And then you're upset because people are trying to tell you, hey, Jasmine, don't do that. I've seen people in the comments say, Jasmine, you got to take that little boy with you. I seen people say it nice. They wasn't nasty. They wasn't going in. People didn't say. I didn't just see somebody outright say CPS. The first time she did, because she didn't just do it one time. She didn't do it. She did several times, and she's done that. She's left that. That's a whole nother conversation. But people asked her, they said, Jasmine, can you make sure you just take that little boy in there with you because anything can happen? People said it nicely. I don't think y'all said certain things. Y'all have come to me and y'all said, Dr. A, you don't have to explain shit. For example, some of y'all has told me some things like you ain't got to say shit to a motherfucker. Stop explaining yourself, Dr. A. You know what I mean? And I didn't take it to heart because I felt like y'all was looking out for me. I didn't get nasty. I wasn't nasty with y'all because y'all trying to help me out. Y'all trying to say something to me because y'all feel whatever way y'all feel because y'all fucks with Dr. A, right? So I don't think it's anything wrong with people making suggestions, but the bitch don't listen. You can say it nicely to the bitch. And the only time she pay attention is when you start clowning the bitch. She's definitely selfish, and she definitely got some motherfucking screws mixed. That girl is crazy, right? She's completely destroyed her hair, right? So, right. You
The
so happy
elevator,
for her?
the elevator don't go clearly up to the
No,
ceiling because it's strange, right? Because I literally stopped doing commentary on it. Then
right,
I found myself back doing commentary on it. How can, right, Texas, from what I know, okay, and I'm in big UK, right,
right.
is the biggest kidnapping, human trafficking space or one of the states, yeah.
So I've been told. New
Yes.
York, Atlanta. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Texas is a big one too. Texas, New York, Atlanta. What else was it? It was another one. I can't think right now.
But she clearly, she's not aware of anything. She's not aware of what's going on in the state, in nothing at all. Like, like, you got to keep a foot of what's going on, whether you're into politics or not. Right,
Right.
you have to keep awake on certain stuff. I mean, like, you don't have to be on it, but all she's worrying about is, oh, the food stamps. That ain't important. That ain't important. The important thing is that how you can feed your children. But because she can't cook, she can't do this, she can't do that. So what's the point of your existence at this point? And then you wonder why you have no man.
Yeah, because she want one. It's not like I agree with when Black and Bougie was talking yesterday, and Black and Bougie was like, she not one of them people that feel like you have to have a man, blah blah blah. And I understand that, right? And I'm not, I don't feel like I have to have a man either. But I feel like, well, Jasmine wants a man though. So because Jasmine wants a man, so why not do things that's gonna attract people to you? Hey Lorraine, I did speak to you, right? Right. Right. She can't get any with all those kids and she's going crazy, girl. Constructive support, right. That's it. That's all. Okay. This don't make no sense. It's like, why just carry yourself better. It's not about a man, it's about you carrying yourself better. How about carrying yourself better because you love yourself, right? This bitch don't love herself. It's obvious. It's obvious. Like, why do you keep putting your children and yourself in situations like this? For CPS, why do you want CPS at your house? Like, I don't want CPS in my business. Nobody, no mother on here wants CPS involved in their business. I don't know not one person. If you do, I don't know what to tell you, baby. But most people I know don't want to deal with CPS. Don't want CPS nowhere in their life. Okay. Because the thing is, I can prove I'm a good parent. Most of us on here can prove that we're good parents. Jasmine, not so much. Not so much. Not so much. Okay. You worked in politics in your past life. Your husband works in a campaign as a side hustle. He works at that campaign as it works in campaigns as side hustles. I got you. Okay.
She
Go
just
ahead,
she
Oshun.
she's clearly, I mean, and the strangest thing about it, right,
Mhm.
fair enough, right. She's supposed to be autistic or whatever the problem is,
Did
right.
she say she was autistic though? Did she? I feel like she is, but I don't even think she. I think she just ill. I think something wrong. I don't know if her. Okay, let me just. Okay, let me. No,
She's
I straight.
crazy.
Oh yes. No, I'm not going to say that. Let me just ask you: did she say she was autistic, or did we feel like she was autistic?
No, I feel she's definitely got the
But see,
autistic.
I don't.
It's undiagnosed. It's undiagnosed though.
But I've met people who I have people in my family who are autistic, and they don't act like this. They do not
Some
act like this. Like, it's just some things like my just some things my grandson knows. Like, It's just some things he's no, he's just awkward. He's just like an awkward little guy. He's not a little guy. Yeah, he taller than me. He's not awkward little nothing. He's way taller than me. But he's like 6 foot. But I'm just saying that he doesn't act like this. His brain, he just thinks differently. And it's not a thing, he's just awkward. It's just kind of like if he meets you, he'll be like, hey, what my name is such and such, and he'll shake your hand. Like, yo, nice to meet you. It's just weird, like when you meet a teenager, they're not like really like that. They're just like, hey, what up? He just don't answer like that. He's just like, hey. You know what I mean? It's just awkward. That's the only thing. That's what I would say. I would more so, and he don't like. I wouldn't say this to his face, but he's more of a nerd to me. That's what I see a lot of autistic children are. I think that there are certain things that I've seen autistic. There are even the nonverbal one is they're just different. But that doesn't mean different in every way. They're still playing. They're still reading. They still have an understand. There's different types, but I don't see Jasmine as autistic. Autistic. I see Jasmine as just somebody that probably is close to, I hate to say this. I don't want to say this, but my opinion, I just think she's kind of, and I don't think, and I know one of our good sis, one of our crystals in here is bipolar. So Darla, and Darla's talked about it. Told her story, so it's not like I'm putting her out. She just said it. I don't. And I don't even label them a different kind of way. They're just different. They just go through stuff. You get what I'm saying? We all go through stuff. But I think she's like it just seemed like she's like if they had to do like what they would call like she's I'm trying to say it without being offensive. I think she's like what is it? Mentally I think
Mentally
she's
challenged.
mentally disabled. I think she's mentally disabled. I really believe that. Because her rationale just doesn't make sense. I think both of them are. I think her and old girl are. I just think that they are. Especially her. I just think that the way that she moves on a certain level, um, I just think that she has some issues that she just don't want to be honest about, and that's the reason why she just doesn't have reason, and that's the reason why nobody can really tell her anything. That's the only thing I could come up with because how come people just can't like a developmental delay? But see, I hate using that word because people have tried. I told y'all that they tried to do my son like they was like, oh, he's just late, he delayed. But then I'm like, well, if he's delayed, the boy knew how to tie his shoes. No, he was, if anything, he was in environment that was a delayed environment. He's not delayed. No, his environment was delayed. I'm clear on that. No disrespect to his prior home to mine, but I'm just saying the boy knew how to tie his shoes in preschool. Okay, so these are things that children milestones. You get what I'm saying? The boy knew his alphabets once he got in our present. He learned his alphabets within 2 months. How to count to 100. The boy is reading on. He's in the 4th grade now. He's reading the test. Well, he was reading on the 5th grade level. They in the 3rd grade they make you take a test. They make you take a test that you have to pass statewide. National. I think it's national or is it statewide? Something, either one of those. Anyway, the score was six. The absolute high score you could get was 650. The boy got a 600. Fuck what y'all talking about. That's why I said the word delay. That's a trigger for me because I know my kid ain't no damn goddamn delay. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? They always try to label little black boys. The bitch may be delayed. I don't know. But the bitch seemed like something is wrong with her. You said slow, 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 and full of shit. Oh my God. Girl. Yeah, the bitch is just slow, right? She's still trying eight, right? She's still tying eight in shoes, right? She think that's okay. Like, Girl, teach that little boy how to. She don't want to teach her children how to do anything because she's worried about. It just feels like she, it feels like she teaches her. She doesn't want to teach her children anything, so because she feels like they're not going to need her anymore, and they not supposed to after a certain time. Like when I get to trying to do certain things for my son be like, "I'm not a baby." My son would tell me so fast, y'all, he is not a baby, and he don't need that holding his hands during, when the street cars coming or something like that. He don't trip off of that because that's just gonna be what it is. But certain things like I don't know, like cutting up his sandwiches, like he's like, Mom, I know how to use I can use a butter knife. I eat butter. I use a butter knife with my to eat my food with my fork in my food. You get what I'm saying? So that's okay. But I think it's offensive to delay children the way that she delays them. Do I think all of her children delay? No, I think she delays them. I think she purposefully delayed them. I don't think that they're delayed for real. I think a lot of these children so she can get us a side check. That's just to me. And I've noticed that with certain moms. I don't want my son, my son, the schools have tried to say that, and once every time they say that boy go in there and prove them wrong, and then they'll be like, oh well, he tested out. I'm like, I know the fuck he tested out. I had to cuss that principal out. I told you I had to cuss that goddamn principal out, talking about he had to take this test, because at first I wasn't gonna even let him take the fucking test. I told him to take that test and shove up their ass, and then I talked to my lawyer. My lawyer said, well, just let him take the test, and then if he fails, then we'll just sue their ass. And I was like, okay. He said, because, again, your kid is not delayed. He's like, I know delay when I see. Well, anyway, so he took the test, and like I said, 600, and they ass was sitting up there looking stupid. You understand what I'm saying? So I made that principal call my son and apologize for saying that he was delayed. I had that principal call my son. Yes, the fuck I did. And I'll read the guy, and then I'll see about the text messages she sent me. I will show y'all the goddamn text message. But you understand what I'm saying? It's just some shit you just can't play with. You gotta be an advocate for your son. She's not even an advocate for your children. This bitch is not an advocate for none of her children. She would never advocate for her children. And even if my son was fucking delayed, I'm still gonna advocate for him. I don't give a fuck if he was. That's still my child, but he's not. But I'm just saying this bitch purposely delays her children. And see, that's what makes me feel like she's delayed. And I feel like she wants to not feel alone, Oshun, because she's probably the delayed one and her children is probably not. It's just because she don't want to work with them. They can have speech problems, right? And all she got to do is get speech therapy for their ass. It's not hard to do that. It's not hard to do that. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm taking over the conversation. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So I'm thinking she's trying to get that child taken in some form or fashion. I think that is the plan, because she was doing it with Ava. Have Ava walking way behind her. She keeps doing that all the time, and certain things ain't comprehending. She's not making sense of certain stuff. Like you said, whether it's good or bad criticism, she doesn't know how to take it.
Right.
So it's strange. She's a very strange person. She's a very weird person, and 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 um and it's like, yes, I feel she does things for reactions. Yes, she does do things for reactions, but then on the next side of it is like there's something else going on with her.
Yeah, it just makes no sense. Yeah, children with autism just have some issues in certain departments. Not every department they may have be autistic, but they just think differently, and that's just it. But don't we all though? I mean, honestly, don't we all? Do I think like this other person over here? No, the fuck I don't. I don't think like everybody that walks in this door. I don't think like everybody in my damn family. I just don't. I don't think like all of you all in here. We all don't think alike, right? So I'm just saying that people can have a good life if they have the right people right around them. But Jasmine doesn't really want to accept or take responsibility, right? If you read about the 504 or the IEP plan, you have an issue mentally. Absolutely, Pammy. And she just got to be honest. And it's like, and that's what concerns me, Oshun and everybody else. what concerns me in is if she had a 504 plan with IEP you can test out of. I don't know about the 504. I don't know much about that other than what experts have came in here and told me that you can't touch. From my understanding, from what people have said on here, I don't have actual facts, but I know about IEPs because I told y'all my son been tested out of that. Been tested out of that. You know what I mean? But the reason what I don't like about IEPs is once they label you one time, like if let's say you had a prior school, the school that he was in prior to now, they labeled him that, excuse me, when he was in the foster home, they labeled him like that. You get what I'm saying? And then when he moved out of that foster home, they kept that same records and they carried it with him. And so, unfortunately, what I don't like, once a teacher or someone labels you one way, one time, they'll continuously bring it with you throughout where you go. And that's what I don't like about that. But it's once that child tested out, once that school give them a test and he started doing all those tests and all this stuff, which he doesn't like tests, by the way. He gets anxiety with tests because he knows what they think and he don't like that. That makes him feel away, right? But nevertheless, when they give you these tests and things like that, and once you pass the test and you test out, you can test out of IEPs. 504s, from my understanding, that could be that's an ongoing situation. But I don't have enough information on that to really talk about that. But I could talk about IEPs though. Yes, I believe we all do suffer from something, but we suck right up. Exactly, and thrive and do better what we want better out of life. Of course, okay? Exactly. No matter what, someone cares about doing good. Exactly. Why will they do good? Exactly. Jasmine has no desire to be a good mom or to do anything really exactly that doesn't involve laying down. Exactly. Lorraine. Oh Lord, girl, straight up facts, right? I've been in the bushes. How you doing, T'Angela Smangela? But they were wrong for that. Exactly. IEPs should be done yearly, right? Exactly, and frequently of if there are any changes, right? Well, see, they normally do it once a year, but I make them do it every semester. That's what I do. But that's what I used to do when he was getting those IEPs. I would make them do every semester, and then he would always um rise above whatever they said that for him to do, and then they'll give him new things. And then finally I was like, look. And so I started tutoring him, and then I had him to get tutored. And this just different things that you can do as a family, and just get him tutored or whatever on things that not necessarily what they said, but what I feel like what he need to be working on, because it's free. So why not take advantage of that? So for example, he knows how to add, subtract, multiply, divide, but I don't feel like he answers me quick enough when I ask him about certain what to subtract times this. I don't think he answered me fast enough. So we did work on drill. So I had the teacher to work on with him, drilling him so he can get faster. And that wasn't in an IEP. That was nothing that they talked about that he needed. That's something I want him to do because I wanted him to spot off numbers. Doctor, you're a good mommy. Thank you. I want him to be able to spot off numbers. And so again, you as a parent, you have the right to tell that school that whatever you want to do. And that's what that's where Jasmine them fell short of. And that's where they messed up at. Even my older children, when they would go to school and they would have the teacher would be like, well, they need to work on this, and they'll get a good report card. My son is making straight A's. He made straight A's this past year. He made straight A's. You know what I'm saying? And so when you have whatever, even if whether your child get an IEP or not, it doesn't matter. You should tell the teacher what you want your child to work upon. Period. And you should also, as a parent, to work upon that. Jasmine don't do none of that stuff with her children. She don't do none of that shit. All the bitch want to do is she'll see what they're doing in the sports. The bitch don't even go up to their parent teacher conferences. Let's be clear about that. You think I think my oldest been in IEP, but he always was excelled. Right, right. His standard test, but his school year grades were atrocious. Okay. Or some Catholic schools lack the resources, right? In some areas overrated. Okay. Right. So what you can do is you can always get somebody outside sources or work with the child. My son don't like tests. He don't like tests. That's just him. When you start telling him it's gonna be a test, he'll start freaking out. So what they have to now what I've pushed him to do is to make certain accommodations. Like he's not gonna be in a test room with a whole bunch of people. He gets to bring certain things from home that make him feel safe. You understand what I'm saying? And then I sit outside the door so I could make sure that he's straight. And then he'll sit up and stretch out. He'll tell the teacher, "Hey, can I stretch out?" And then he'll look at me, and I do thumbs up. And then she'll to look at me. We all doing thumbs up. Then he go turn back around and do his test, and then I'll walk back and forth or whatever. So it's things like that that you can do. You can make those schools. You just gotta be there. You gotta be your children's lawyer, doctor, uh whatever your child needs, that's what you got to be. And I'm telling you that it is just effective. I'm telling you, you will see definitely improvement. Since my son been with us, I've seen an improvement just on his overall self-esteem. He expresses himself. If he don't like something, he says, "No, I don't like that, mommy, that's nasty." Like I made some for him one time. He said, "Mama, that don't taste good." He don't like Brussels sprouts. He's like, "Mommy, that's nasty, but I'll eat it." "Mama, I don't like Brussels sprouts." I'm like, "Well, how would you like me to eat it? I'll make it a different way and you tell me if you like it the next time." I'm just saying, it's just some shit that, you know what I'm saying, my child wasn't really expressing himself. But now he expresses himself. And I think that, if your child, I don't think it's anything wrong with Jasmine children telling them that they don't like certain things. The fuck, this bitch will still make them eat that nasty. That food is nasty. Like, look at that. Oh, shoot, did you see that shit and how nasty that shit was? And she still made them damn children eat that food. I was like, come
Yeah.
on, Jasmine.
She's got she would deliberately cook that because like she knows that those children when they come, she's not prepared to make them different food. She doesn't want to make them different food, and because she doesn't really know how to cook, she doesn't know how to cook. She doesn't want to learn how to cook.
Right, true, want to.
So the spaghetti one, which she always does. Then the what's it, the meatballs thing in it, the meatballs and the bread and the chips. I'm thinking, what's that? Like,
Right, but damn, so you ain't gonna put no lettuce, no tomato, no onion. You know what I mean? Just certain things. Or, she could have easily, Oshun and everybody else, the crystals, she could have easily just made like them little meatball sub. With subs, we put at least lettuce, shredded lettuce on there and tomatoes. You know what I mean? You said tacos. That's all she makes. And then she could have made some like cut up some potatoes. She could have baked them, fried them, whatever, right? And then put like a nice little salad and put some fruit. Boom, that's a meal. That's a whole fucking meal. That's a meal. But bitch just making that the bitch just puts like the damn sandwich and that's the fuck it. Like who the fuck is eating just a sandwich? Like when Legendary, her even going to Starbucks and getting him what fucking bacon sandwich or egg sandwich or what the fuck she got them. That's all the fuck she got them. Like you ain't get them nothing else. Like they do have like this little bowl where because I've gotten it. It's like a little vegetarian breakfast. It's like a little vegetarian little bowl or something like that. They got stuff that at Starbucks that they can eat. Good supportive mom. Yeah, majority of us, it's a lot of supportive moms out here that's like really doing the damn thing. And thank you, Paulette. But there's a lot of supportive moms out here. But you hate Brussels sprouts and now you enjoy them with maple syrup and turkey bacon. Okay. You know, but I'm just saying, I didn't like Brussels sprouts as a child too, but I ain't gonna tell him that. But I love it now. But I'm just saying that a lot of these, like Jasmine, don't even try to learn. They have so many cooking YouTube videos. Like my husband didn't know how to cook when I first got with him. Now my husband cooks just as good as I do. Boy, I get home, I'm having meals already ready for me, y'all. When I leave here, and my husband will text me, he'll be like, "Look, you need to eat with us, and we'll eat together as a family." Jasmine don't even sit down to dinner table and eat with her children. Like, who the fuck don't do that? Don't you at least, if you don't eat dinner, if you don't eat lunch and breakfast with your children, okay, I get it, right? But damn it, can you at least eat dinner? Can y'all at least eat dinner together or some meal together? Find one meal a day to eat with your children. If you can't do dinner, then do lunch. Do a brunch or do a snack. Do something. What the fuck? Right. Right. But yeah, the blockheads eat whatever he wants. Girl, y'all crazy calling this little boy blockhead. But I'm just saying, she'll never sit down to eat dinner with the children. She don't cook. She don't cook nothing that is desirable. And then she'll get them a little bit of something and expect them to be full. Like, bitch, who the fuck is gonna fill off of a sandwich? The little shit she made them, so that's all you get. She made them a fucking hot pocket and told them they can't eat shit else. Bitch, are you crazy? What the fuck is a hot pocket? Go ahead, Oshun. I'm talking too damn goddamn much. Go ahead, go ahead. I ain't gonna say shit else. I ain't gonna
It's,
say. I'm just passionate. I'm sorry. I'm passionate. Go ahead. I ain't gonna say shit. Fuck nothing else.
it's okay. It's okay because that's what she does. She gives them dry food because she like everybody said before, she rations the food. She's been brought up like that, where she has to ration food, and she's doing it to the children. But what she's doing it wrong in the process, because Ava is very skinny. Ava is too skinny. Like, you know, um my daughter before this one here, right? She showed me different things, because I like rice, right? I cook everything. I
Mm-hmm.
make is with rice. I make a lot of stews, right?
Mm-hmm.
But so she's also vegetarian. So I got into a thing where I was making her chips, because she likes chips a lot. But then, so my youngest one said, "No, mom, try her out on this or try her out that," because she's very fussy. She's very, very fussy. She won't eat certain things. Just the other day, she tried salmon and she liked it, but she's not even giving Ava that push. Ava's body looks her head looks bigger than her body. It's like watching a little miniature cartoon character. Like you can't have your young one walking around like that. But it's obvious like she just wants them gone, however, which way, whatever. Because the mummy dearest thing going on, and there's so many things going on. It's just crazy, man. And it's ongoing. Every single week it's something.
Totally is. It's fucking ridiculous. Like, why? Why the fuck the children gotta look like that? She don't give a fuck. She don't give two fucking shits. She don't give two shits. It's like, why the fuck? And then she's like, yeah, I'm gonna give Ava. They told me to give Ava some Pediasure. Bitch, we been told you that. What the fuck you talking about? You acting like it's new news, bitch. We told you that in the gate. The hell you talking about? And then she'll sit up there and go, "Oh, guys, like it wasn't our ideal with all the shit that we done told her." And then we'll say, Jasmine, you need to do some different content. We told her to, start working out and film some of it. The bitch films the whole entire workout, and then the bitch is drenched from cooter to wooter. I was like, why is this bitch dripping in between her fucking legs? Like, where the fuck they do that shit at? Where the fuck do they do that shit at? That doesn't make no goddamn sense. That she films in between the crotch, her cooch. Like that don't make no sense. And I was like, well, how do she think this is okay? And then she's like, well, remember we clowned about that? Then she said, well, if you're not sweating now, if you're not sweating between your legs, then you're not really working out. I'm like, Jasmine, the fuck? This is nasty. You don't think that's nasty that you showing, you look like you peed on yourself, bitch? You look like you peed on yourself. Why do you always looking like that? And you probably did. And then you sitting on people's equipment. You ain't even wipe it down. It's just nasty. The Jasmine, I don't know. Jasmine just don't. I mean, I just never met some of the most. Jasmine seems like she got some screws loose. I'm telling you, something is wrong with her. Something is
Yeah,
absolutely wrong with her. Like,
the
no,
mad
really, something's really wrong with her.
the madhouse. She is one that is betting for the madhouse, because I used to hear back in the day. I used to hear about women losing their whole entire brain over man, but I won't thought I see it on YouTube, like where like you're so mashed up, you're so whatever, like, and you're in love with this man who don't love you, and you're just like, I've heard of women like her, but I've never met none of them. But when I'm watching it, it's just it's weird because she said she loved him more than Philip and all that, and I'm thinking myself, they're just as bad as each other. The only difference is that Philip looks after his children. That's it, right? The other
Right.
one don't. But it's like
Not
she's
even a
like,
little bit. He don't
yeah,
even come get the. She is always with Legendary. She don't. It's not a day that she don't have Legendary. We see that. I don't know why she get up here and lie and say like, oh, I don't. Oh, guys, I don't really have Legendary like that. You know, he was with his dad today. All the children went with their dad. I'm like, girl, you a damn lie. This Legendary ain't with that dad with his dad. He don't even know that dude. He don't even know who the fuck he is. Fuck you mean? Oh, I'm gonna get back with Led. You know what? To be continued to answer these questions. I gotta finish editing my question and answer. Second part two. I'm like, bitch, what is it that you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? What that Legendary, you and Chris is getting back together. Is that what the fuck your dumb ass is gonna say? I hope you ain't gonna say that shit. I mean, it ain't for our sake. You're not shaming us. Like if you got back with Chris, that's gonna be on your dumb ass. We just gonna talk about it. But we're not gonna be mad. We're not gonna be like, oh my God, Jasmine, you shouldn't have got back with Chris. We just gonna laugh because we done already told you what it is. Bitch, it don't pay us no mind. We just gonna have more content. That's all it is. We just gonna have way more content because you're gonna be talking about him. That's all. Because you ain't gonna not keep him in your videos because he told your bitch ass not to put him in your videos, but you still did. And so guess what happened? We just sat up here and laughed at you. We was laughing our ass off, and that's it. So I mean, do what you do, girl.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's more than delusional, Millie, right? Because she like most women that break that have a breakup or they are turned into single mothers. They tend to try and pick up themselves, do something with themselves. They try like the child. They put themselves in survival mode for the child, but she's never had to do that because she's always relied on YouTube to help her out, and she's always relied on people to come and help her. Her mum would
Her
always help
mama,
her.
her grandmama,
Someone.
Phyllis family.
Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, do you know how much single mothers would love to have that? Even one time on Facebook, I see one mother. She graduated. She had to breastfeed her child. What was she doing while she was at the graduation? Breastfeeding her child. So who is my Jazzy life at the end of it? Jazzy just taking up H2O. That's why I'm glad that how some of the reactors are talk about the other mummies. I mean, even though it's hard to get into them, but it's just that she because that she knows, okay, right, I just cock up and somebody's going to talk about me, somebody's going to do this, and you're just like, ugh, yeah, she's just too much, mom.
Yeah, it's just oh, like you're right, and she basically she has a hellified support system though. So she just playing games. It's like, bitch, you got a lot of people that support you. It ain't just the people on YouTube. It's the real personal people in her life. People just over Jasmine. That's all the fuck it is. People are over Jasmine. Her membership is over because she's bankrupting them. Because every time you turn around, she's begging. She's not giving them nothing back. The bitch ain't even selling anything. All she does is say donate. You can donate. You can give me money. She not telling, oh, I'm gonna tell you some tea. I pay you. If you give me $20, I'll give you the answer to the secrets that you want. Bitch, it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on now, Jasmine. You ain't got nothing else to talk about but nothing. And that shit gets old after a while. You're not giving people anything that they can really take home with them. It's not like a new outfit, a new shirt, None of that shit. It ain't nothing. You're not giving them anything. And then you keep on trying to beg people and ask people to do this for you, do that for you. Like, goddamn, bitch, just needy. It's needy energy all the time. And it's like, girl, it's a lot of single moms that's in her chat that's giving her money. Why the fuck should a single mama give their last money to this dumbass bitch? And I will never forget that. That person asked her, they gave her $20, and this bitch gonna say, give me, I don't do really $20. You need to make it 30. Bitch, are you crazy? I said, man, I would have cussed her the fuck out. I would have got my money back. I would have said that my credit card was stolen. I would have got my goddamn money back. I'll tell you that. I would have got my motherfucking money back. Because I wouldn't have been playing no games with her like that. That's what I wouldn't have been doing. Because Jasmine will get somebody hurt out here. Because you'll go to bat for Jasmine. You know what I mean? All them people that went to bat for her for when Chris had dumped her ass, and this bitch, what did she do? This bitch just goes and just say fuck it. You understand what I'm saying? She'll take him back. If he comes back, he gonna dog her the fuck out, and we just gonna be here laughing at her ass because she should have listened. You know, I get that somebody want to be with their child's father, but goddamn, you know he ain't shit. He ain't took her as little boy. He not really a regular father in seeing his damn children to begin with his other children. So what makes you think? But he wasn't doing that shit before she got rid of him. He wasn't taking care of her. He wasn't taking care of none of his damn children. He don't even see her ass. He ain't made no effort. He ain't took old girl to court. He didn't take Medusa to court or anything like that, trying to get custody. Not custody, trying to get his rights where he can spend time with his child, where he can do the summers with her or whatever, or he can have visitation for a week or anything like that. He attempted to. He didn't attempt to do that. He didn't call her and say, well, hey, listen, when you in town, let's work something out where I can spend time with her. Let's sit down and talk about it. You know what I mean? I'm sure she's a reasonable person, but you can't just come into her life and start making demands. You ain't been there. That shit was crazy. I said, why the fuck would Chris come to her telling her what he don't like? All you had to do was just step in as a father and be like, hey, Medusa, girl, let's figure something out as far as arrangements, and then gradually working your way in. If you as a father saw something you ain't like, then you and her work together and come up with a solution. But how he just kind of bogart into her life and then wasn't really there for her, you can't do that. That was wrong. I never did say anything about that, but I meant to say that was wrong for him to even have came to her like that. Like, if you ain't been in a little girl's life. Now, if he been in her life from then on, then, hey, she couldn't really, I really felt like she'd have been kind of in the wrong if that was the case, but that wasn't the case. The ninja was not there in the little girl life, and then him and Jasmine sitting online, the Jasmine pointing something out like, oh, look what she got on. How the fuck Jasmine or Chris gonna say anything about what that girl had on when they ain't been there? That shit is weird as shit. That's weird as shit. Like, how the fuck Jasmine trying to have him not, have him turn against Medusa because she felt the ways. That's what the fuck that shit was about. But I never spoke on that, but I'm speaking on it now. So I thought that was kind of out of pocket of her, to be honest. But anything else you gotta say? Cause I'm ready to wrap this. I gotta go home. Cause baby Suge Knight will be texting me in a minute, telling me to bring my ass home. So
No, that's it really. That's it, because it's just a conversation that I feel to have, because I feel there's so many different angles to this thing, and I definitely feel that how yeah, I mean, because even I might start looking at other mums too, because she's just boy, she's her own downfall. I mean, yes, we're gonna see it happen. Yeah, you know what I mean. You can just see it playing all out. But yeah, but that's basically, yeah. But the conversation was nice though.
Yeah, I love the conversation. I love when you come up here. You got to start coming up here more often. I have to get you because I know you be going to sleep. You be tired. Like I'm going to sleep because we on different time zones, and it's hard to get the time zones good. But yeah, so yeah, I appreciate you. You are always welcome on my platform. Always.
Okay. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Just
But
hit me on my IG and let me know when you want to come up. That way I can make sure you get up and be like, you have to be like, I'm here. Sometimes I get to running off and I don't be seeing it because I'll start doing something else. I'll be paying attention to the little thing, backstage or whatever. But anyway, I appreciate you.
okay, yeah, it was nice conversation, and yeah, yeah. So I'll see you guys later. I'll be in the chat or like yeah. So yeah, later.
Bye. Dr. LOL, keep your hold on, let me read this again. Dr. A, still your move around too much, sis. I'm moving around too much. Well, y'all don't understand. Okay. Well, to be honest, right? Y'all know I'm trying to wrap up. Like, y'all know I'm wrapping up and I'm closing. So I gotta I had to sweep and stuff. So as Alshun lovely spoke eloquently, I was picking my stuff up and trying to get organized and get everything ready because I gotta do these earrings tomorrow in this Michael Kors. I know what y'all saying. What you got about? Look, I ain't selling the Michael Kors boxes. I keep my boxes. But look, I'm doing something on this box. I got some earrings in here that I gotta hang up on here before I leave out of here tomorrow. Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all coming live with me. I done talk long damn enough. Shit, I done talk damn near for 3 hours. All right, I love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Gotta go.